All right, we are on the boardwalk in Ocean City like we are every Saturday night for the Rant booth on A2D Radio, powered by A2D Radio and all the major platforms, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch TV. We're up here on the boardwalk at all campus where all the hats are ready. We got a lot of inventory in. The store has just been doing great. Got great selection of hats, and we got John Coyle here, the owner of All Campus. John, it's great to be back on a Saturday night, all but rainy.
All rainy day.
But guess what? The rain won't stop us. It's like playing in rain.
Nah, we're here still doing it. We got a fun show in store today, even if it's just us today. Might not get a lot of
hear that
out there, but we're going to do the best we can tonight.
Well, listen, there's a lot to talk about because this time last week, it was August 14th, and we were ecstatic because our Phillies were in first place. Right? We were like, hey, we're talking baseball. And then what they do? They go out to Arizona and they lay an egg.
Went on a little slide.
A little slide, I'd say.
Hey, we got a big win yesterday. Bullpen came through. Looked good.
Well, you know why they got the win? Because I took Arizona, and I'm going to take Arizona again tonight. I want the Phillies to win so bad.
San Diego.
I'm sorry. What did I say?
Arizona.
I want the Phillies to win so much that I am going to take the Padres again. Because I'm a guaranteed jinx. If I want the Phillies to win, to guarantee them to win, I go the other way.
If you gotta lose a little money to get some happiness, I guess that's what you do.
And I will sacrifice my wallet for joy.
Don't we all?
All right. So then Thursday night we had the Eagles play. Talk about laying an egg. It was a bad week, all in all, for our two Philadelphia sports teams that are playing.
Right.
But guess what? I don't put too much stock into the preseason. And while I wasn't happy with how things transpired with the Jalen Hurts having a stomach infection and not playing, that was a weird thing. But Nick Sirianni, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
And I'm going to say that, obviously there was something there. They have all kind of doctors. The professional football team, professional sports, not only do they have orthopedics, but they have every single doctor there on the sidelines. So if a doctor, so if a doctor thought that he was he wasn't able to play, and they wanted to send him to the hospital, there had to be something to it.
No, 100%. If the guy's not feeling well or hurt, I don't want him on the field. Send him out. This means nothing, even though we got shellacked. It means nothing.
Now I watched the Cardinals and the Chiefs last night.
Right.
Their offensive play, the starting offense for the Kansas City Chiefs played. Right? No, they played the whole first quarter.
Oh, they played the whole first quarter?
Yes, they did. Mahomes played. I saw Mahomes play. I don't know. Got to be honest with you.
Well, that's what.
I don't know if he played a force.
Hurts was
okay,
yeah.
but our offensive line didn't play. Just because our quarterback doesn't play, why can't the offensive line needs to gel? You're talking about a unit that has to be cohesive and all on the same page, so that when the season opens, they're ready to go, not the other way around. That they're ready to go. They'll get themselves in shape when the season starts. I don't buy into that.
No, but on the other end, they're all veterans up there. Like I don't need to see those guys. I know if they're healthy, they're good.
John, they still have to get their timing down. They still have to get their reads down.
They've been playing together for years.
Man, I'll tell you what, you and I just don't agree on a lot of stuff. You're a Ben Simmons fan. You're on the wrong side of that equation. All right? You were. What other things do we disagree about?
A lot.
You're always on the wrong side, and you're on the wrong side again.
I don't want to see Jason Kelsey out there with a hurt elbow trying to tough it out to get chemistry. I don't want chemistry. I want them to play.
By the way, you know what? I'm old school. Like Kyle said when he came in here, I said, get off my lawn. And I mean it. You can't convince me that this is professional football is a tough sport and injuries are going to happen. If you try to save somebody in the preseason, and if he's destined to get hurt, I believe he's going to get hurt. I believe that you just keeping Jason Kelsey out of 4 series in a game is going to prolong his career. If something's going to happen, it's going to happen. That's what the theory I subscribe to.
So you don't believe in like the Carson Wentz thing? If he was here, he would have got hurt no matter what.
Yeah, he would have got. That's what we disagree with. Right. Yeah, he was bound and destined to get hurt.
That's completely wrong. That's completely wrong.
Once again, you're on the wrong side of that one.
Different field, different day, different everything. You don't know how he got hurt. maybe that wouldn't have happened if he was here.
Well, if you look at when you go to interview somebody, you want somebody to work for you. Look at their resume,
right?
And why do you look at a resume? You want to see get a history, see what their body of work is. So what type of employee, what type of person they are,
right.
What type of health history do they have? If a client has been, if a prospective employee has been fired 3 times because he calls out sick a lot, and you hire him, what do you expect is going to happen? He's going to get sick. Same thing with Carson Wentz. If he played three years and he's been hurt every year, what makes you think he's not going to get hurt the next year?
So you definitely do not believe in like a pitch count of any kind, right? Then, because what you're saying to me.
No, baseball is a little different. I'll tell you why. I don't believe in 100 pitch count,
right? But
I'm not going to have my guy throw 130 pitches either.
So what's your magic number?
I would say anywhere about, it all depends. Like, that's another thing. Analytics is driving baseball, and it's driving baseball fans crazy. If I'm the manager, if I'm Joe Girardi and Zach Wheeler's in the 9th inning, or going into the 9th inning, and he's thrown 106 pitches, he says he feels fine, I'm letting him go out. I'm letting him finish the game.
But there are mathematical numbers, like you were just saying. We got doctors for a reason. These doctors say, hey, at 110 pitches, that's when your arm starts going. That's when you get weak.
Well, then I'd start, right, at that point, I'd start to worry about it. Obviously, if his mechanics start going, if he gives up the first hit or he walks the batter, like Hector Neris last night. I mean, did you watch the game last night, John? Because the game, I actually watched the whole game after I covered the boat races, the Ventnor, the galley races. I was on the beach doing my thing,
right,
covering the boat races, the lifeguard races.
Okay.
Then I raced home. And the game was on, the Chiefs and the Cardinals. Watched that, and then I stayed up and watched the Phillies game.
Okay.
Hector Neris was in, the 7th inning? 6th inning?
6th inning, yeah.
Walks the bases loaded.
Right.
Why? I mean, Joe Girardi got lucky because he struck out. He got the strikeout to get out of a jam.
Right.
Or a pop-up or whatever it was. But the bottom line is, why did Joe Girardi hook him right there?
Well,
he loaded the bases, 3 walks in a row.
Right. You have to see a minimum of 3 guys now in baseball. All right, that's a rule. So you can't.
Well, yeah, but he saw 6.
Right.
I don't know.
Maybe you believe in the guy. I don't know what.
Well, he obviously either he had nobody to go to that he trusted.
Or that. Yeah.
Listen, when Hector Neris, when he gets that split over, I don't think anybody can hit. He's almost impossible to hit.
Right.
And I guess that's what Joe Girardi was counting on, that. Plus, he's got no one else better to put in that position.
If you have bases loaded, you need ground balls. Who's the better pitcher to get ground balls than Neris?
Right.
He's the guy.
So, but when I'm watching this game, I'm going, what's he doing? Why is Hector Neris still in this game?
He should be in the game because of the situation.
Once again, he's on the wrong side of the argument.
It worked, right?
Wrong side of the argument.
He got out of it, and it worked. So, I mean, I don't know how wrong that is.
We got a great show lined up. We're going to do something special today, John. Why don't you tell the listeners? Oh, by the way, before we get to that, I want to make sure that everybody hits the like button or subscribe to A2D.
Yep. Yeah,
why don't you tell them what they got, John?
All right, so A2D is doing the subscription membership, guys. It's $9.99 a month. You get exclusive show content. You get exclusive comments that we bring up for you if you're a member that we read on air. And you get the Money Pot Podcast special picks, which you make your money back plus some just with that. And then you get 20% here at A2D off of anything. Cornhole boards, cups, shirts, hats, anything that we have in the store, you get 20% off of it for being an A2D member.
So you got all that. Make sure you hit the like button. We've got a lot of fun things that we're going to do tonight. You're going to try to stump the Schweiner again tonight?
We're going to have a Stump the Schweim session tonight, definitely. And you want to get into the poll question? That's going to lead into our show?
Let's get into the poll question.
All right.
The poll question is, let's go back. Okay. Because we're going to be doing something special today in the Rant booth here. Yep. It's raining out. We're not going to have the crowd that we probably would normally have on a bright, sunny Saturday night here in Ocean City, New Jersey at All Campus, 1028 Boardwalk. Come on up. Get an umbrella. Come up. Walk on the boardwalk. Come on into the Rant booth and talk sports with me, Billy Schweim, John Coyle, the owner of All Campus. We have a lot of fun doing it. Get 10% off a hat. But tonight, because we have the rain, and you've been planning this for some time, John. We're going to be doing our fantasy football draft live right here on the Rant booth on A2D Radio.
Right. I mean, everyone out there, everyone loves fantasy football. It's a craze that has been taking over the football world of the last 10 years, and it's only getting bigger. They did a big show on ESPN yesterday or 2 days ago where they did their draft. And A2D and All Campus is going to do our draft today. Now, it's a lot smaller. It's only an 8 team.
That's all right. 8 team. That's what I met with the Playland guys, too.
Yeah. And we did have one person call out. So we are asking customers, guys, A2D, if you're listening, you want to join it, come on in. We got one spot open.
Just give them some of the information that they can get.
Yeah. I'll send you the link. You guys pop on in. Winner gets a free hat of their choice and an A2D T-shirt here from All Campus if you win the league at the end of the year.
Now, Mr. Wing is saying reports are that he's not playing in the third preseason game. I guess he's referring to Jalen Hurts. I'm confident that Hurts and his team will be fine once the season starts. What are you going to sacrifice the first 2 games just to get ready? What do you think the Atlanta Falcons aren't firing?
Falcons are a good team.
I mean, that's this whole thing about this preseason. Eliminating this preseason, whether you young people want to believe it or not, it's valuable to the players and the coaches. And if you're going to get hurt, I'm a firm believer you're going to get hurt.
Yeah,
and you can't worry about playing scared.
Yeah, I don't buy that. But what I do buy in is this team needing preseason, like you said. Young team.
And look at Mr. Wing says it. They need reps. Eagles have tough schedule coming up in the first 6 games.
That's true.
I mean, John, I've been a proponent of 4 preseason games. All right, I'm not suggesting that the starters have to play. They can take that last one off. Right. I get that because the last bit of look, the players that play in the second half of these games, they're not going to even make the NFL.
Correct. Yeah, they're going to end up getting cut from the team.
These guys are going to go back to working in Acme and sales or whatever they're into.
Right.
They're going to get regular jobs. Right. They're going to be working stiffs like you and me.
100%
But the bottom line is, you got to get your work in. Andy Reid, last night he had the offensive line in for the whole first quarter. And Patrick Mahomes, who's one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
You don't know what our plan was.
By the way, I'm telling you right.
Injury though either.
By the way, if I get Mahomes, I'm getting him.
Mahomes is your number 1 pick.
Well, let's go back to the poll question. Are running backs are still the most important position in fantasy football? Do you agree or disagree? Running backs are still the most important position in fantasy football. Do you agree or disagree? I disagree.
And keep in mind, guys, that this is supposed to be for a PPR league, all right? Which is the driving force in fantasy right now. Everyone does PPR.
But I agree with that. I think Mahomes, because I had Mahomes last year, and I'm telling you, I scored like if it wasn't for him, some games he carried my team.
So you disagree that it's not
running backs are right. I'm sorry, okay. I disagree. I'm sorry. Running backs are still the most important. No, I disagree. I think quarterbacks and wide receivers are the most important.
Okay, so I think that's more the trend. Me personally, I'm still a running back guy. Usually, my first 4 rounds will be running backs. That's usually how I draft, because I do think running backs win or lose you it. Especially receiving.
Look at all the injuries last year to running backs.
100%.
I had Christian McCaffrey. He went down. Saquon Barkley went down.
Right.
There was other ones that there were just a couple of the big names, but there were some really big running backs that they were out. Yeah. So the receivers and the quarterbacks I think are the most valuable. Tommy Arnone, he says, "My guys, what's up, Tommy?"
Tommy's going to be in the draft tonight.
All right, and then Mr. Wink says, "We basically have a rookie QB needs the reps." I couldn't agree with you more. Mahomes plays preseason, and Reid sees value in that. Surely Jalen would benefit from playing. Listen, you got to go. Like Andy Reid has been a very successful coach. He's won a Super Bowl now. He's taken how many teams to their respective conference championships? Yeah. Right. And his philosophy is play them. I've had Dick Vermeil on my show several times, and he scoffs at this the way that football. Dick Vermeil's practices were 4 days. Right. I mean, he ran these guys in the ground. Now, do I advocate that? No. But I believe there's a happy medium to what we have now. I think these guys need to take I think these guys need to get as much reps in as possible. I like them to have them feeling good about themselves going in. You cross your fingers and just hope you don't have any injuries.
No, I hear what you're saying. I just don't. I'm a believer of you don't play to get injured. I think there is a time clock on you, how many snaps you can get before an injury happens. And I don't want that in preseason. There's no reason for me to play 40 snaps in the preseason. I just don't see the value.
Well, I'm not. That's not what I'm advocating. I'm not suggesting that. I'm saying they need to play maybe like 30, 40, 30 snaps, 25 snaps.
That's a lot.
No, that's 4 series. That's enough. Well, 1 quarter of football? You're telling me you can't play 1 quarter of football?
1 quarter of football on 4. You probably get, 2, maybe 3 possessions. And you're looking at, maybe, we'll say 6, 12, maybe 15 snaps.
Tommy Arnone just said he feels like you can get backs later on in the draft. I think so too, Tommy. I'm not going to give you all my strategies, but even Peter Evans agrees with the poll. I disagree. So
right. And I agree to the poll. I think running backs are still the must-have.
Running backs are still the most important position. I don't think so. I think it's quarterbacks and receivers. But we'll see how it goes. And I guess I just gave away my draft strategy.
Well, and that's what's going to be fun because me and you are in a real money league together.
Right.
So I don't want to give away too much here, but I'm in it to win it here too.
Tommy also says that he bets the I guess he's referring to the starters play a lot in Game 3. I don't think they're going to play a lot. I think they don't play any more than a quarter, but that's fine as long as. Listen, if you're the coach and you're evaluating and you're like an engine. If the engine's not working properly, you got to tune it up. You got to do whatever you got to do to get it working properly. If I'm the coach and even the players are smart enough to know this didn't work, that didn't work. Hey, coach, let's go out for another series. Let's try to get this right. Would they be responsible enough to do that? I don't know, but that's up to the coach.
Every player says that. Every player is going to come and say, I don't want to come out of the game because that's what players do.
Right.
I did it as a player. I'm sure you did it as a player. Everyone does it. It's up to the coaches to hold you back for your safety. And that's the analytics you want to call it or whatever you want to call it. But that's the world that we're in sports right now.
And once again, I can't stand that. That's like the world that we're in type stuff. The world that you're in because you allow it to happen. I guess corporate and big time money is obviously dictating how much these kids play, and it's I think it's hurting the overall product. To be honest with you,
you could be right. I'm not saying that. Money definitely dictates a lot of decisions that happen in sporting world right now.
All right, by the way, I just want to remind people, Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla. This place is unbelievable. You got to go in there and get yourself a grilled cheese sandwich. It's like your mother made. They've got an amazing menu. They're located at 8th and Ocean in Ocean City. On a rainy day, go down there, get a grilled cheese and a tomato soup. It's to die for. So that's Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla. They're located at 8th and Ocean. They're one of our sponsors. Give them a call today at 609-938-4534. That's Ocean City Grilled Cheese. By the way, you can get them on DoorDash and Grubhub. If you're in today, you're down at the shore, you're on vacation. It's rainy, it's a little dreary. Order some takeout. You play a board game at home. That's what we did when we were kids.
Watch the game tonight. Get a little grilled cheese and a little bit of soup, and it'll be a great night.
Now the Phillies come on at what? 8 o'clock.
8:40, I think.
8:40. So we're calling an early night tonight.
We're going to call it an early night tonight. Yeah. So
all
I
right.
don't think we're going to be catching any of the games.
All right. I want to ask you a little bit about the Eagles before we get into a lot of things. Let's start off with the Philadelphia Eagles and their play on Thursday night. Now, initially, the first week, I liked what I saw. Right. Even though they and I don't look at the score and I don't look at the statistics. I look at the players and how they play. I saw a lot of positive things. I was excited about the overall performance of the first game. The second game, I saw things that I'm going to talk to you about, but when I see a 35-0 shellacking and I see people missing tackles and just guys dropping balls, then I start to worry because then you're looking at a talent thing or lack thereof. And I don't think their head was in the game. Now, was it because Jalen Hurts didn't play or for whatever reason, this team was not ready to go?
No, 100%. And again, like you said, I don't care about the score, right?
Right.
I look at the.
But it is a little embarrassing to get beat 35-0 by their second and third teams too.
Yeah, it is a little bit of telling too, like you said. Like that's a lack of talent, right? 35-0 is a shellacking.
Right, because that means their second, third, fourth teams are 10 times better than our third and fourth team. And if you have your third and fourth team pushing your first and second team, that makes them better. So if our third and fourth team stinks, what's that say for our 1 and 2s?
Our ones better pull out really well then.
So one person who is, and I like this guy. I'm not a hater, but I don't like when he does this. Alex Singleton. By the way,
Great game to me.
Alex Singleton had last year in 2020, he had 75 tackles, 120 solo tackles, right? Played really well, but he was a fill-in, basically.
Oh, yeah.
All right, he's been a journeyman around the NFL. His exuberance, his passion, his I don't want to call it hot dogging because it's not that. It's the celebrations that he does.
Right.
I think when you're getting waxed, it would be the equivalent to if the Phillies are losing 10-0 and Adubel Herrera hits a solo shot in the bottom of the eighth and he's bat flipping and doing his Cadillac strut around the thing. That's an embarrassment. Alex Singleton, they were getting waxed, and he's pumping his fist after he makes a tackle 15 yards downfield. The running back made a 15, could have been a 25-yard run if he didn't make the stop. I get it, but it wasn't like he made a tackle 5 yards deep in the end zone or stuffed the running back going in the end zone. He made a routine tackle, and he's doing this when he's getting pumped up. That's a bad sign.
I don't think it's a bad sign. I take it as maybe a lack of knowledge of where you're at.
Self-awareness. I mean,
the situation might not be called for that, but I want to see that out of my players. I want to see a little bit of fire.
But when they're getting killed at 35-0, and when the tackle's an insignificant tackle, had nothing. I mean, he's doing all this celebration.
Tackle, that's insignificant.
Well, when you're getting beat 35, well, he left the game.
Yeah.
Right, but it was still like 20, 24, 16, 18, whatever it was. I don't know. Yeah, I forget.
They got beat up.
My point is that Singleton, while he's still
a great game,
he had 7 tackles. He had 7 tackles.
He was all over the place.
And he was all over the place. Yeah. And he played well. Yeah. But why is he getting all the reps and our offensive line's not? He was in for about the majority of the first half.
Because of your history that you were talking about earlier. History of Singleton, he doesn't get hurt. History of our offensive line.
Oh, so you can watch look at his resume. See,
I look at everyone's resume.
See, I just want people to be consistent. That's all.
I don't want people getting hurt in preseason.
Why was Singleton in the game all that much? If he's your starting linebacker, why are you playing him the whole first quarter or first half?
I'm not sure.
So you don't have an answer for me, and that's the point. No. Some guys play a whole first half, and some guys don't.
Right.
And to me, the you know how it is. The defense is always ahead of the offense in early in the season.
Correct.
Always.
Yep.
So with that being said, why wouldn't you have the offense get more cohesive, be a cohesive unit, get more time to get themselves ready?
I think the plan coming into the game was. I think the plan was.
But because Jalen Hurts was hurt, he decided to take the whole offensive line out? Sirianni?
I mean, what are you getting cohesive to? You're getting cohesive to your quarterback who scrambles, who moves, who buys time, who doesn't know really how to slide up in the pocket yet. So do you need him for Joe Flacco? I mean,
did you see the Daily News today? No. People, big headline: get rid of Joe Flacco. We want Nick Foles. Nick Foles on the back of the Daily News. I mean, are these people like overreacting to everything? It's the preseason. I mean, do you realize that the New York Giants, 2007 to 2008 New York Giants, who won the Super Bowl that year, their preseason, they were 0-4.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our year, the Eagles that won in 2007, 1-3.
Preseason means nothing. I don't care about wins. 2 things I look for. 1 is how individuals play, and 2, injuries. I don't want to see an injury. All right? And we didn't see an injury, right? No. So that's your metric. That's it.
That's your only metric.
Get shellacked, lose by 50. I don't care. Just don't get hurt.
I can't wait till I go head to head against you in fantasy football. I'm gonna ruin you.
Week 1 we play.
So he gets the first round draft choice, the first pick overall, and he gets to face me in the first. Well, listen, I told you we'd have a ranter. Even it's raining. We got a ranter. We're going to bring in Abraham, get him over here. We're going to talk sports with Abraham. And Abraham is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ironically, he wants to talk about the NBA. They don't even have a team in the NBA in Pittsburgh. Matter of fact, a good friend of mine, Craig Berube, constantly giving me a hard time about Philly and Philly fans. He says St. Louis is the best sports town. I said, really? They only have 2 sports there. They don't even have a football team, and they don't have a basketball team. And their name of their hockey team is Blues because they're down. All right. Let's welcome into the rant booth, Abraham. How you doing, Abraham? Abraham, what grade are you in?
I'm in 5th going into 6th.
You want to look right here in the TV camera here. You're going into 6th grade, and you want to talk about the NBA.
Well, yeah, I don't know really a lot about it, but that's my favorite sport.
And who is your favorite basketball team?
Well, I mean, right now probably Golden State. Yeah, I got all the way now.
Golden State Warriors are your favorite team?
Yeah, but if I was alive in the 1990s, probably.
Well, what about the Philadelphia 76ers? You're close to them. Well, here are the teams that you're close to that are close to Pittsburgh. Cleveland.
Yeah.
But I know people from Pittsburgh really don't like people from Cleveland, or I should say fans, sports wise. You could be a Sixers fan, close proximity to Cleveland, right? You'd be Detroit. Detroit's close to you.
Yeah, I only went to one NBA game, and that was in Cleveland. But I've also been to
How far is? Do you know how long does it take you to get? Maybe Mom can answer this. How far is it from Cleveland to Pittsburgh, like by car? About a 3-hour drive. So it's almost the same between Philadelphia. Well, Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, I think it's 4 or 4.5. So you are closer to Cleveland. Well, you can be a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. They stink. So, do you play basketball, Abraham?
So I like to play as a hobby, and my friends, like I played street ball with my friends once, and they all thought that I was good and I should join a team.
Now, is your dad? Is he tall?
Average.
All right, so you have to be tall to play basketball,
Yeah.
unless you're like Spud Webb or I forget his name. Who? Nate Robinson or somebody that's 5'6" but is fast and can shoot and can jump.
Yeah.
What size shoe do you wear?
I honestly don't know, Mom.
4. And you're in 6th grade? You're gonna grow. Basketball is a great game. Are you good? Do you have a good shot?
Yeah.
Can you hit a 3-pointer?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Well,
I'm good at side shots.
are you good at playing defense?
Yeah.
So who's your favorite player in the NBA?
I mean, probably Michael Jordan, because like he's.
Well, he's not playing anymore.
Yeah, I know that, but like you mean currently? Probably Kevin Durant currently.
Kevin Durant, KD.
Yeah.
That's a good choice. My favorite player, I think, is Joel Embiid. I think you're talking about a generational basketball player. He's it. We've been sold a bill of goods here in Philadelphia about Ben Simmons being a generational player. That didn't work out too well for us. Did you watch any of the Sixers this year?
No, I haven't watched a lot of basketball games this year, but I watched almost all of them last year.
Well, you got to keep your eye on the Philadelphia 76ers. We're one player away from being a really, really, really good team. And I think that if they can find that one player, switch him out for Ben Simmons, we might have a shot.
Yeah.
Now, how long are you in town for?
I'm leaving tomorrow, but I got here Monday.
Okay. Do we have a slip for them? We have Ocean City grilled cheese and quesadilla. I'm sure your mom makes grilled cheese for you.
Yeah.
This place is the best place to get a grilled cheese sandwich. Ocean City grilled cheese and quesadilla. They're located right down the street here at 8th and Ocean Avenue. We're going to give you a slip for 10% off of your whole purchase. So when you go in there, you get 10% of your whole purchase. You hand that to them.
Thank you.
All right. Well, listen, Abraham, thank you so much for coming in to the Rant booth.
You too.
And talking to you, and have the great rest of your time here in Ocean City.
All right, bye.
All right. There he is, Abraham from Pittsburgh, PA. We had him on in the Rant booth. He did a great job. By the way, we're up here at All Campus, and I know it's raining, But come on up. It's more fun. It's a lot of fun. We don't expect a lot of people today, but it would be cool if people were at close proximity, get in their car, come down, park in the lot back here. Come on up. Get yourself a hat with 10% off when you rant with me. It's the Rant Booth on all A2D Radio on all the major platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch TV, Instagram, you name it, we're on it.
Yes.
John Coyle's back with me.
We're going to get ready to do the randomizing of the picks here.
The randomizing?
Yes, to see who gets the first pick and who gets the last pick.
All right, and it's 6:30. We're going to do our draft live on the show at 7 o'clock.
That's it. I don't know where I ended up. There we go. We're done.
So we're going to be doing this while we're live in the Rant Booth. We're up here at A2. We're up here at All Campus, broadcasting live on A2D Radio. It's a lot of fun. This whole summer has just flown by because of this. I mean, you think every Saturday.
Yeah, these 3 hours that we do, it just goes right through.
I don't think I can hear you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sorry.
Now you're
good.
Yep.
Yeah, the 3 hours that we do a show is just flying right through. I can't believe how fast this the show goes every single week.
Now, before we get into we're an abbreviated show today. We're only going to go until 8 o'clock.
Yep.
So before we get into fantasy football, let's talk a little baseball real quick.
Okay.
Because the Philadelphia Phillies, this time, like I alluded to earlier in the program, the Phillies last Saturday were tied for first place with the Atlanta Braves. Now we find ourselves 4 games back,
right?
From with the Braves, who are hot,
very hot.
Yeah. And for them to have 2 significant injuries, and then to be able to plug those holes
and still keep going,
is amazing. But here's some things that now A2D Radio. The motto is no notes.
Correct.
But I thought it was important that I jot a couple things down that I wanted to share with the audience, because it's important to see why this team's slumping.
Correct.
First and foremost, in the last 10 games, the Phillies are 56 for 313.
Right.
That's like 180 or something.
Horrible.
That's horrible.
Horrible.
Their pitching has let them down. All right?
Yeah.
Wheeler's in his last 2 outings has been horrible.
Yeah, he's been bad.
They've had their count on.
Been bad.
The best pitcher in the last 10 games has been Matt Moore.
Matt Moore's been good.
He's been good.
Matt Moore's been good.
You can't rely on Matt Moore.
No, you
when
can't.
When you have Kyle Gibson, when you have Zach Wheeler, when you have Aaron Nola.
Yeah, and you know what we did get today? Eflin did his minor league start. Yeah, so I mean, hopefully he's 10, 12 days out.
By the way, in that 10-game stretch, we've only hit 5 home runs.
Right.
Now Rhys Hoskins is not playing. He was supposed to be back yesterday.
Right.
But he's not.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's going to play tonight or not.
We're going to check the lineup right now, see if he's in.
Bryce Harper, he's 5 for his last 30. He's batting 166.
Correct.
Horrible. You were claiming that he was an MVP candidate.
Still am.
At 166?
For what? 5 games?
Overall, he's batting 289.
The whole team's batting 180.
Well, I don't care, but don't distract. Don't lose sight of it.
Right.
Keep your eye on what we're talking about.
Right.
Don't deflect. Bryce Harper, you were saying, screaming on the top of the mountain, is a MVP candidate.
Yeah.
290 is he what he's batting?
No, Rhys ain't in tonight.
He's not in tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so there's another, right? JT Realmuto, Mr. Money. Mr. Money, JT Realmuto, he's 4 for his last 29.
Okay.
He's batting 137.
Yep.
He's batting 137, John. JT Realmuto. And he's 4 for 29.
He's been bad lately too.
Andrew McCutchen, he's 4 for his last 33.
Right. Well, you're
121.
Let me give you a little secret here, Bill. You're reading off all these stats.
Yeah.
Guess what we also have done?
What?
Lost. We've lost.
That's right.
And that's a byproduct of being bad.
All right, even Gene Segura, who was...
What about the 8-game winning streak when they were great?
Yeah, well, they were not going to cover off the ball.
Okay, that's how this game goes.
And I know, but... And listen, if you're going to slump, I'd rather have you slump at the end of August than at the middle of September.
Right.
But I just want to put these numbers out there so people know. All right? 3 for 29, Gene Segura, he's 3 for his last 29.
Right.
So, I mean, it's just all these guys are slumping all at the same time.
But they were hot all at the same time, and hopefully they get hot again all at the same time. Listen, There's 38 games still left in the season.
Yes.
Right? And the Braves are hot right now.
Pump me up, John.
They cannot continue to do that. It's just it's a roller coaster. Baseball's a roller coaster. We all know this. Phillies have been through it. The Braves are going to go through it.
Right.
At some point, they're going to cool off, and hopefully at some point we get hot, and hopefully it puts us in first place at the end of the year.
Now, my sister, Christine Schweim Brooks, is checking in. She's watching down in Atlanta. She's
nice.
Well, not in Atlanta. She lives in Alabama. She could be at my nephew's house in Atlanta.
And
I've talked to my nephew, Matthew. I mean, I don't know if I've been to that stadium.
So have I.
And it's a great stadium.
Yep.
It's the atmosphere outside that place is phenomenal.
It's a great place.
But guess what? They don't put fans in the stands.
No, they do not.
This team, the Philadelphia Phillies, deserve to be the best team in the league because we have the best fans. And I had Charlie Manuel on my show 2 weeks ago or last Saturday, and he said exactly the same thing. He's been around the league. He's coached in Cleveland. He's coached around the league in L.A. And he said,
around the world.
I don't think, he's coached in Japan. I don't think he's just blowing sunshine up our rear ends. He said we have the best fans, and I believe him.
100% we have the best fans. I'm not going to say the best fans, the most passionate fans. We have the most passionate fan base in all of sports.
Why won't you tell me we're not the best fans?
We do have a reputation.
Let's hear this.
We do have a reputation.
You know what? That reputation is undeserved.
Right here. Well, maybe it's undeserved.
You know why? Because I get for every.
But here it is. We run superstars out of town. This fan base runs
name
Carson Wentz.
Superstar?
MVP candidate 2017.
What are you, a history major? He never made it through the whole season. He got hurt. And then he subsequently got hurt 3 times after that.
So he was our franchise quarterback.
He keeps going back to?
He was our franchise quarterback. We played him as a franchise quarterback. And this fan base ran him out of town.
He's the equivalent of vote for Joe Biden. Well, you think he got a good president there, and now he's brain dead.
Well, okay. I'm not giving you that.
Right, he's like,
so you're okay with that. I mean, look what.
No, don't tell me Carson Wentz is a superstar.
Carson Wentz is a superstar.
Oh, my gosh. Really? How many Super Bowls has he won?
1.
How many seasons has he finished?
1.
I think Carson Wentz, look,
you can say that about almost any player. How many seasons have they finished?
Well, no, you can't.
There's only a couple quarterbacks that play every game.
How many seasons has Tom Brady played?
A lot.
He's only missed like 2 in all the years he's been in the league.
Right.
How about Patrick Mahomes?
And you're also talking about the best player.
Kyler Murray. You watched him play last night. He hasn't missed any. He's only missed some time, but he's not as hurt as often as Carson Wentz
for 3 years.
All right. How about Mahomes? How about Russell Wilson?
Russell Wilson's
he's
one.
Only missed. He's another one.
But you're talking; those are the top 5 quarterbaks in all of football.
I can keep going.
Aaron Rodgers.
He's played the majority of his time. He's only missed one.
He has.
You making my argument for me?
I'm not. I'm looking. Look at Herbert. Look at Joe Burrow. Look at
Joe Burrow's a rookie. All these guys. He was a rookie.
I know this, but it happens.
Yeah, but you can't tell me that
they're on the brink of superstardom, and they get hurt.
Now you're saying he's on the brink. You said he was a superstar. No, you said Carson Wentz was a superstar.
And
I beg to differ that.
You can beg to differ all you want. His numbers are. He had one bad year last year.
But he hasn't been able to stay on the field, John.
But when he is, he's a superstar.
When he is, he's a superstar.
Yes, he is.
Look, I like Carson Wentz. I wanted him to be our quarterback. I was all in on Carson Wentz. But after seeing how he played last year and how he handled it last year,
right.
We don't know the truth. We don't know. We don't know if Howie Roseman pissed him off, or I'm getting a little skeptical of the pictures that we saw with Doug Peterson at the Colts practice with Frank Reich and Carson Wentz all kumbaya.
Well, we know that's all coming from Howie, the snake of Howie Roseman, letting us to believe that Doug and Carson were the issue.
Yeah, right.
And it's not. Apparently, it's not.
But whatever the issue was, I don't think Carson Wentz handled it properly. He got himself run out of town.
I hear you, and I agree with you, but also in the same token,
I don't think the fans ran him out of town.
Yes, we did.
Oh, come on, John. The fans, I like Carson Wentz.
He had a bad year, and we ran him out of town. We crucified the man because we thought Jalen Hurts was going to be the best. That's what happened.
Look, I don't know who you're talking. I don't think anybody wanted Jalen Hurts over Carson Wentz.
What are you talking about? In the stadium, they're cheering it.
Not for maybe for a short fix, not for a long-term solution. You think?
Yes.
No.
100%.
I don't know.
there's still people out here who think Jalen Hurts is the man, who's going to be great. He's going to be better than Carson.
But you can't. I just when you use the term superstar, there's only few people that term is reserved for. And Carson Wentz is not a superstar. He has the potential to be a superstar, but he's not a superstar. He had one good run.
You call him an all-star?
Look, in 2017, when he got on the way to his 11th game, to the Rams game, he was an MVP of the league. There was no doubt about it.
He was the runaway.
He was a runaway MVP candidate. We'll never know what could have been because he got hurt.
Correct.
Then subsequently, year after that, he's had problems.
Correct.
That's the only point I'm making.
And I agree with you. I'm not going to disagree with you. I believe Carson Wentz is.
And by the way, Joe says, I know when you say the fans, you actually mean the media.
You're right.
He's right because I don't think it was. And thanks, Joe. I don't think it was the fans. I think, by and large, the fans wanted to like Carson Wentz. It's just that with combination of the fact that he couldn't stay healthy, there was some political strife between. There was something that was amiss, something wrong with the relationship, and it wasn't handled correctly by whoever. The whole organization. He had no choice but to go.
I get that.
So it wasn't like the fans ran him out of town.
We started it with the chanting of Jalen Hurts.
So would he get his feelings hurt?
Of course he would. Anyone would.
See, that's another thing.
You would. I would. Anyone would.
That's another thing that I want from my superstar athletes. They've got to have thick skin, and they've got to be able to overcome adversity and show what they're made of when times are getting tough. And he didn't. He cut and run. He asked for a trade.
I would ask for a trade too.
If
I was being treated like that and I'm supposed to be your guy, you told me I was your guy, and you treat me like that, yeah, get me out of town. I'm out.
If you can look at it another way. The offensive line was so banged up that year that they could have probably said, "Look, we're going to sit you because we're going to get you killed."
You never once heard anyone say that.
Well, maybe
you never once heard anyone say that. Everyone said Carson Wentz stinks. He's throwing interceptions. He's holding on to the ball too long.
He wasn't because for whatever his mechanics, his confidence, whatever was all shot playing behind that offensive line.
Right. So why didn't people say that? Why didn't the media say that? Why did we just bury him?
And while Joe says that, my sister chimes back in and says, "But Philly fans do make their feelings known very well because
yes, we do.
The reporters are a conduit to the fans, right?
100%.
They get to see and they report to the fan. The fan gets to make his decision.
Right.
But with COVID, we weren't allowed access. No, we weren't.
No, I get that. You're right. You weren't allowed to practices. You weren't allowed to media stuff.
So we don't know.
Yeah.
All right, we're broadcasting live up here at All Campus on the Boardwalk, 1028 Boardwalk in Ocean City. Come on up. We got the Rant booth going on A2D Radio, powered by A2D Radio on all the major platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch TV. Come on up, rant with me in the booth, and get a hat with 10% off. You got a great selection here, John.
Right. No, 100%. We got everything you want. You want a college hat? We got over 400 colleges in the store. You want every pro team? We got it here. You guys want anything, just hit me up. My phone number is right on the business card. It's right on all the promos. Just give me a call.
By the way, Jinx, I guess that's Jinx 9951. Yep. Pending the rules, I always grab a running back early.
So do I.
I don't. Quarterback and wide receiver in this league. But everybody's entitled.
Everyone has their own strategy.
You know what? He's the GM.
You're the owner.
You make your decision.
Yep.
James chimes in. We need Carson to play under Reich's system and start bringing some more substance and closure to what it could have been with Wentz debate. The only way,
true.
Here's what's going to happen, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out.
Right.
If Wentz succeeds and plays well
under
Frank Reich, then all the everybody that wanted him run out of town is going to be.
You say it right.
Me.
Okay.
But I didn't want him run out of town.
Wow.
I didn't want to run him out of town. I was like, all right, if he doesn't want to play here, I don't want him here. He wanted out.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So at least that's what we were told.
Correct.
If he succeeds and say he wins 2 playoff games,
right,
or gets him to the AFC Conference Championship game, then I'll eat my words.
Right.
And I'll say that he is a superstar. That he plays. Say if he plays MVP-esque type of football, gets him to the AFC Championship game,
You'll then call
then
him a superstar?
I will say he's a superstar.
Well, how about this? I don't know now. I haven't checked it lately, but in the beginning of the year, I think Vegas had him at 6th or 7th for MVP candidate this year.
Okay.
In odds. To me, that's superstar status.
By the way, my sister says, do you have any Army hats? Matter of fact,
No doubt.
hey, get me an Army hat. Matter of fact, there you go. And there's also the one with the eye. Look at this, Chris.
No, I think that's the only one I got right now.
Got another one right. That's Appalachian State. Oh, that's where I almost went. There you go, Army hat. It's got the A on the back too. Nice hat.
So I just want to let everyone know if you're in the draft league, guys, it's up and running. You can join now, log in, see your draft position, and start mapping out your strategy here, guys.
And the commissioner got himself the first pick overall.
No, I don't. No, I don't. We redid it. I got the 6th pick.
Where am I? The locker
Look at you. You get number 1. What a surprise. Look at it. The squeaky wheel gets
Since I'm doing the show, you're going to have to help me. You make sure that I stay on top of me here. I know you're going to work the store. We got great help in here. We got Kyle.
Kyle and Steve are in here.
Yep.
They're both in the draft, too.
And they're in the draft.
Yep.
When you queue it up, and this is fun. I got to tell you, this is great. This is fun.
This is taking over
draft
football.
night. Yeah.
Fantasy football's taking over.
So it should.
And it should. You're right. It's a little bit of competition for us fat guys sitting at home.
Joseph chimes in. Philly fans are simple. Chase Utley ran out every ground ball 100%. We loved him.
Yep.
Absolutely. Dawkins never took a play off. We loved him.
Yep.
It ain't complicated, he says.
No, and you're 100% correct. You're 100%
and the
correct.
people, so like we used to use, I don't use this term for Philly anymore, a blue-collar lunch bucket type city, because I can name several other cities that are blue-collar. I would like to say Philadelphia fans are sophisticated, and they want to see 100% from guys, because Philadelphia fans work hard for their money.
Right.
And when they see a guy making buku money and not giving 100%, then it gets people pissed off.
Right,
and you include me.
Rightfully it should, yeah, because and it even goes a little bit step further. Us as fans always look at, if I was in that position, I would do better. Now, I would give more. I would care more.
All right, now ready for this? So we're looking at the draft. We got 12 minutes before the draft begins, and Christian McCaffrey is the number 1 overall pick. I had him last. So if by my philosophy, I had him last year, and he got hurt for a significant amount of time.
So
am I going to go back to Christian McCaffrey?
Are you really going to buck the system here and go
take him Mahomes? Take him Mahomes.
Oh man! Oh man! I see, the majority, please, fans, chime into the poll question here, because that's got to be wrong, right? You don't pass up on the number 1 rated player to take. He got Mahomes.
He got me nothing. You know what? Because he got hurt last year, I got nothing. I didn't even make the playoffs. And won my one thing.
Please, guys,
I got a pretty big gut too.
We're going quarterback.
You know what?
I love that I'm in a money league with you.
I'm telling you right now, I'm going to take Christian McCaffrey, but it's not going to work out for it to me.
You're going to take McCaffrey now.
I'm going to take him. But he's going to get hurt. He's going to get hurt. He's going to get hurt. I'm going to take him again, and I'm going to get screwed again because of the potential. Everybody loves him. He's got a ceiling. I mean, he's got a.
The dude is going to run for 1,000 yards, catch for 1,000 yards.
If he stays healthy.
If he stays healthy, yeah.
Big if.
Well, that's an if for everyone, Bill. That's an if for everyone.
Saquon Barkley. Somebody going to take Saquon Barkley after tearing his knee up last year?
I'll tell you one thing. He ain't getting by 6.
You're probably right.
He ain't getting by 6.
Ezekiel Elliott? I wouldn't take him just because he's a Cowboy.
So is that do you do that?
Yeah, I will not take any Cowboys.
Take any Cowboys. Okay.
Dak Prescott can be staring me in the face as my number 2 pick, and I still ain't taking him.
Well, yeah.
I can't do it, man. Our poll question. Running backs are still the most important position in fantasy football. I'm going to disagree again because what happened to me last year and the year before. Yeah. Same thing happened the year before.
I still think it's a running back driven league for fantasy wise. I think you get that dual threat. You get the PPR out of the backfield, but then you get the rushing yards also.
Right.
So you get that dual threat, and they majority get more touches than anyone else on the field besides the quarterback.
See, I would be a fool not to take this guy because of his projection.
I'm lucky that I can swing you to the right way.
Swing me. I was going to do it anyway.
The right way.
I was going to do it anyway, but I'm bummed out that I got to take him.
Well, you could trade that pick with me. I'll take that pick.
We'll see. Maybe we'll trade him after week 6 when he gets banged up. You can have him. Hey, we're up here on the boardwalk in Ocean City at all campus. It's a rainy night in Georgia. Ever hear that song? It's a rainy night in Georgia, but it's a rainy night in here. But it's a lot of fun. We're talking sports.
It's a great night.
You can't beat it. People are
the
walking by with
people
are still buying pizzas and they're walking by with their umbrella. We're at 1028 Boardwalk. Don't sit in the house. Come on out and join us.
Yeah, come on out. We're indoors here, guys. We got a little bit of air conditioning. It's okay in here. We're having fun. Come on, talk sports with us and chime in and get Rip Billy for taking a quarterback in the first round.
I'm just because I have such a bad taste in my mouth. I was so pissed off.
Before we get into this draft, Abraham, who came on a little bit earlier, he runs his own little YouTube channel.
Oh, get out!
So we want to give him a little shout out.
Plug it out.
Yeah, is this ABC Franny Channel 2?
That's great.
All right, guys. So give him a little follow.
What do we have? An aspiring radio and TV guy.
He's an aspiring YouTuber. So
you know what? If I knew what I wanted to do when I was in 6th grade, I'd probably be retired by now.
Well, I mean, no offense to Abraham, but I think that's every kid's aspiration right now is to be a YouTuber. And
when I was in 6th grade, I wanted to play in the NFL.
Well, for our generation, but I'm talking about right now. 800 subscribers.
Wow, he's got more than mine.
Wow.
He's got more than me.
Abraham, you're doing good, but hey, Abraham, what do you run? What is it? Video games? Video games?
He does video games and he probably just looks. Listen, my daughter watches YouTube channel of kids.
That's all my kids do.
Just playing with toys.
That's all my kids.
And they got I got a sports show and I only got like 2,200. And she's got like these people that watch this stuff.
They got
I'm watching what's
hundreds of thousands.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm 6 and I still can't do a Rubik's Cube.
I can't even figure. I take the stickers off and plug them in the right places. All right.
So Jinx 951 says there is 0 worlds where I take anything. Where is it? He moved it.
Take care, guys.
Where I take anything other than a running back at 1.
Thank you.
Well, I'm taking McCaffrey. It'd be stupid not to.
I mean, I'm glad to hear you say this.
But but you understand why I have trepidation about going after running backs.
I get that, but I mean,
they get hurt. And you know what? A lot of teams now have backfield by committee.
A lot of teams do that, and
so you got to
shy away from them.
Well, not only
Christian McCaffrey's not that guy.
No, he's not.
He's the horse. Yeah.
Now, Saquon Barkley, he's got a big Q by his name. People know his history, right?
Yep.
Someone's going to say, "Oh, I'm going to get him because if he does have you take." Well,
I don't even think is he cleared to start. Like he's not cleared to play right now.
Probably not. No, that's why he's got the Q there.
Right. I think he's at practice, but he's not taking contact. Right.
How about Travis Kelsey, number 4?
A lot of people are all over Travis Kelsey. Do you take a tight end?
I had him last year.
Do you take him in the first round
if he's available?
Well, he is at 1.
Well, but he'll be gone by the time I come back around.
Yeah. Definitely.
Remember, I get the 1st and the 16th pick.
Right. So you're going running back 1.
Don't get me to give away all my secrets. Like you're trying to pick my brain here.
This is what we're doing. This is the show. Me and you are on it. We're going to get Steve. We're going to get Kyle to pop on and talk about their teams and their strategies and why they. All right, before
the draft starts, we got about 5 minutes. Let's get into some football. We talked a little Phillies. We got the Phillies coming on at 8:40 tonight.
Correct.
In San Diego.
Yep.
Remind me,
who we got pitching
Steve.
tonight?
Remind me that I got to bet that game before I'm going to bet San Diego because I need the Phillies to win tonight.
Yep.
And I'm a mush.
Who's starting tonight?
Aaron Nola. 7-7 with a 4.48 ERA. Earned run.
Needs to do better down the stretch. He needs to do better down the stretch.
Well, he's notoriously famous for having a good beginning of the season, and then it gets to September and he's below average.
Right.
Maybe it's a reverse.
Hopefully. I mean, he was pretty good in his last start, right? Yeah, if I remember correctly, he was really good. Yeah. No. Oh, and he did bad.
Yeah,
right. Okay. So the one before that.
Right, the one before that.
Okay.
All right, before we get into, we got about 5 minutes before the draft starts, and this is a lot of fun, by the way. The rain is really starting to come down
now,
But hey, man, it's
cooling off a little bit.
It's cooling off a little bit. We're getting
nice.
hot. We're pumped up. We're talking sports. No, we're good. Listen, and I want everybody to chime in here with a nod. You guys can nod and give me the thumbs up or thumbs down. But John,
yes,
Were you happy with Avonte Smith's performance on Thursday night?
Yes, actually, that is one guy that I thought.
Once again, I kind of agree with Steve because
I thought he won crisp routes, and that's what I'm looking for in the preseason.
He had 2 drops.
Were they drops or were they thrown behind?
Well, I thought that one pass that Flacco threw it was like over. It was a fade, but it was over. It hit him in the hands.
Yeah,
and here he is, a Heisman Trophy winner. He needs to catch that ball.
I still was happy with the way that he ran routes. My biggest criticism this year of the Eagles wide receivers is not one of them can run a crisp route.
Well,
hopefully Devante Smith.
No, he does. He did run crisp routes.
Right.
He looked good running the routes. I'll give you that. But and then it was Joe Flacco throwing it to him.
Right, that's what I mean.
So maybe Joe Flacco doesn't get a lot of reps with the one.
Exactly.
The receivers played, but the offensive line didn't.
Well, Devante Smith hasn't got a lot of reps. He was out for a little bit of time during training camp here.
He even acknowledged in a press conference that he should have caught that ball.
Well, I'm sure he's going to, but it was a little not poorly thrown, but it was a little bit of an off-thrown ball.
By the way, Josh says he looks great off the line and causing separation. I agree with
100%. 100%. And that's all I'm looking for, right?
Especially in the preseason. We talked about the preseason. That's what it's for.
Jalen Reagor can't do it. Travis Fulgham's an absolute joke off the line. The dude just gets shoved around all over the place.
He didn't have any targets.
He's absolute joke off the line.
Here's a guy that led the NFL for 5-6 game stretch last year.
He was our savior.
But he will let the but how can I don't understand. Unless teams start to look at more video of you and everything, and they get the book on you.
Right.
But Travis Fulgham led the NFL in receiving yards for a 6-game stretch last year.
And but you said it right there. Once teams know how to defend you and you can't make adjustments because you don't have the skill to do it.
But it's not like football coaches, you spend just as much time in the film room as you do.
Correct.
It's not even film, the video room, than you do
on the field.
On the field, I get it. Baseball, you might not. If somebody comes up from the minor leagues, there's no book on you.
Right.
So they pitch you fair and square.
Right.
After about 20 at bats and you're starting to tear the cover off the ball, they're going to start looking at you.
You get a little bit of a reputation.
Pitchers make an adjustment.
Yep.
But football's not that way. If the Cowboys, if you're getting ready to play the Cowboys, you've been watching. First of all, you know what they're all about. Number 2, you watch the film of the game that they played right before your game.
Right.
And that gives you an indication. So if Travis Fulgham was playing, they're watching what he was doing. So it wasn't a surprise at any of these teams.
No, but there is tendencies, right? And tendencies come over a stretch of period. And if 5-6 games he looked great, and then teams start finding his tendencies of not getting off the line, they're going to bump and run you a lot more. Right? And that's what's going to happen. Maybe he wasn't seeing that in the first 5 or 6 games because he's a big, kind of mobile receiver.
Right.
Maybe they played off him a little bit. Now, there's not going to be a team in the league that's not on the line in his face every single snap.
By the way, Joseph just chimed in. He says they played the Patriots all week in practice. No need to risk injury on Thursday night game.
There's another one, too. Yep.
They do need to play the first half next week.
Yep.
Though they need to play the first half. They get a bye, and hopefully they'll all be ready for Atlanta. If they don't play, if the first team offense does not get at least a whole quarter together, they're not going to be ready for Atlanta.
What happens if Jalen Hurts still hurt or still not feeling well?
Apparently, did you see it?
I think they already said he came out that he might not play.
He was dancing on the field. Did he look sick to you? Did he look like he was in pain?
I don't know. Virus or whatever he had.
But have you've been sick where you can't do anything?
Right.
If he was that bad, he wouldn't have been dancing around in the practice.
Right.
In the pregame, he was literally dancing around. And if I get a pain in my stomach, you're not going to see me dance around.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a precautionary thing. I don't know. But we got 25 seconds here to you're on the clock. And,
should I piss people off, Steve, and wait for the whole? What do I get? A minute?
I'm hoping everyone's in here.
Does everybody get a minute?
I think you get 1 minute. Yeah.
All right, we got one person that hasn't really.
Tommy's the only one who hasn't logged in
yet. Come on, Tommy, get in there.
I think everyone else is in.
And you know what? It'll just auto pick for him, right?
He'll go through his time, but I'm sure he'll pop in.
All right, here we go. I'm on the clock, it looks like. Is that right?
It
says 30. You are on the clock.
There you go.
Should I piss people off and take the whole minute 30?
No, if you're thinking about taking Patty Mahomes, then
taking McCaffrey.
So the first pick is off the board.
Christian McCaffrey. All right.
Steve's holding pick 2.
Steve just picked. Who did you take?
Kamara goes off the board.
All right.
Okay. Who'd you take it to? Cook? All right. So this is going a little bit fast for me here. Saquon went 4.
Wow. Who took Saquon?
My friend Josh.
Wow, that's a risk.
And then who just went? Travis? No, who?
Josh told.
who
By the way,
went?
Josh just chimed in. Billy, take Dalvin Cook over. No, and then he says, "Stick with your heart. Go with the QB."
All right. So this is where you get some tough decisions, right? The 5th, 6th, 7th pick.
Let's see what you're made of as a GM, John.
So I'm not anti taking my teams that I hate like you are. So I'm taking
because
because it's the smart pick right here. I'm taking Zeke.
Ezekiel Elliott. Gosh.
I'm taking Zeke right here.
Wow. Zeke. He took Zeke.
So Tommy's
do you
on
feel
the clock.
dirty? It's like, do you feel like you slept? Like,
I mean, I do. I don't like him. Listen, I'm going to be sad if he beats the Eagles, but at least I'll get a little
you
consolation.
feel like you did something dirty, John?
Yeah. I didn't see Devante Adams goes off the board. First pick for Tommy.
Devante Adams.
Okay.
Where's the pick? Show me where people got
I don't know where I can see this.
pick history.
Pick history. All right.
Oh, but it go okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, but don't do that. Go back to the. I want to see who's.
Well, it's my pick.
Oh, that's right.
It's my pick now, or is
that's
it Tommy?
fine.
Tommy's
Because
pick.
I get pick 16. Oh,
So did Tommy just go Kelsey and Adams? So he
Rats.
he went tight end and wide receiver first 2 picks. Okay. I told you my strategy. I usually go running back. So I'm taking I am a big believer in this guy, and you're going to be even sicker here.
who?
But I'm going Redskins Gibson.
Nah, that doesn't bother me.
I'm a big believer in him this
All right.
year.
All right. So we're up to the 14th pick. We're rapid. What's a rapid fire? We're here at All Campus on the Boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey, 1028 Boardwalk. We're in the Rant booth, and we're having our fantasy draft. It's a lot of fun doing something different on a rainy night here in Ocean City, New Jersey. Come on up, get 10% off your hat, and come talk with us about sports.
So we've now had 2 wide receivers and a tight end taken
Wow.
in the first 12 picks.
Right now, we have who's on the clock?
Mr. Joshua Dupuis from Windsor, Canada.
He's from Windsor, huh?
Yes, he is.
Eh?
Windsor,
that's up by Detroit, eh?
Yes, it is. Beautiful town.
Have you been to Detroit?
Yeah. Usually we go up there to do our fantasy draft.
Beautiful,
up there.
I'd say fun town.
It's a nice town.
Beautiful.
It's a nice town.
All right.
Where'd he go? He went Nick Chubb.
Chubb.
Good pick. We got another wide receiver coming off the board. Okay.
Wow. Is it Billy Schweim's turn?
And another one, back-to-back wide receivers. DeAndre Hopkins is off the board.
Is it my turn now?
It is your turn, yes.
Guess what? Let's go Patrick Mahomes.
We're going Patty Mahomes, last pick in the second round. He's all the way down there, Bill. Just keep scrolling.
Doink. Patrick Mahomes, baby.
Mahomes off the board.
Yeah, he is.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm up again?
You got the wrap.
All right, let me see. Let me have, let's see. Let's see here. Let me have that, let me go DK Metcalf.
Oh, I knew it. I knew
Let's
you
go
were going to
DK. Yeah, baby. The Schweiner.
Look at this.
I'm a GM. I know football, baby. Look, you're getting criticized. Shane Winkler's going, he's putting throw up emojis over Zeke.
Come on, guys. It's
boy, James.
It's fantasy.
You got to have principles, man.
Nah, come
you
on.
won't even, do you sell cowboy hats in the store?
Yes, I do.
Ah,
yes,
you sold and sold to the devil.
Another wide receiver coming off the board.
Actually, there are a lot of Cowboys fans, unfortunately, in this area. So
yes, there are.
You don't exclude. But bandwagon, they got some type of character flaw.
I am shocked by the amount of wide receivers that are flying off this board.
How about I got Patrick Mahomes? I'm going to be just racking the points up all year long. I'm going to be racking them up all year long.
So who going off the board here? It looked like it was Najee. Yeah, Najee Harris is off the board.
when I get close to my pick, I'm going to ask somebody like Steve, Kyle,
Claude
to
a lot. I think
I have a question about one player that for some reason I don't want to give it away because I don't want anybody taking him.
So here we go. I'm taking every running back.
How many running backs do you have?
NFC East. Give me Miles Sanders.
Why are you you got 3 running backs?
I got 3 running backs.
My gosh. All right.
I'm believing in the running backs in the East here.
All right. Well, that's what you said when you answered your poll question.
100%.
And we're up here at All Campus doing our draft, our fantasy draft on ESPN. I love it, man.
Tommy's on the clock here.
Tommy's on the clock. Do I have?
This is going pretty fast.
Is this all players? Yeah, I'm back to all players. I've got. I don't have a running. I have one running back, but it's the best guy in the league. I've got my quarterback, and I've got who else did I pick?
I don't know. Look at your history.
Where's my history? And Metcalf. I'm in good shape. That's right.
I'm taking. Who we got? Who's Tommy going with here?
I don't want to give up who I'm taking.
Where'd he go? I'm taking Miles Sanders. Yeah, I got him.
He got Miles Sanders.
So he went Kelsey. That's right. He went Kelsey and Adams. So
Devante Adams. Okay.
You need a running back here, Tommy. Come on.
Come on. I get the 30-second pick. I already know who I'm
20 seconds on the clock.
Now this guy, I had Woods from the L.A. What's Woods? Who's this guy?
He goes A.J. Brown. He takes another wide receiver.
Yeah, I had him last year. He got a lot of points for me.
Another wide receiver he took.
Wow, he's smart.
Who'd he take? Jefferson.
Oh, that's who I wanted. Jesus.
And I'm back on the clock. And guess what, guys?
Somebody just took
I'm taking another running back.
What?
And I am taking DeAndre Swift.
That's an okay pick. No line.
Somebody took did somebody take Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, Justin Jefferson's off the board.
No way. That was my guy.
So first 4 rounds, I went running back. How many running backs you got?
I have one, Christian McCaffrey.
All right.
Okay, let's see. Where's the?
So
let me see the
Draffle,
position players.
Yeah, so there.
All right.
Tyreek Hill. Draffle's taking all the Chiefs. He's taking the whole entire Chiefs team. George Kittle, the second tight end, is now off the board.
You darn it. Am I on the clock? No, I'm next. Darn it.
Chris Carson, very good pick. Very good pick, off the board. I think he'll have a good game or a good year.
All right, I'm on the clock.
Yes, it's on
my whole thing just got shot. Darn it. Let's go.
Who you going?
I'm going to go. I'm going to go Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt. Okay.
Yeah, he did well last year. I remember that.
There's a couple running backs out there that I would take.
Go with Kareem Hunt. I know a lot of people, but I'm going to go with him.
All right.
And then my let's go here.
The wraparound.
Where's the other? Let's go back to. All right, here we go. Let's go here. This guy performed well for Here's what I would take if I didn't like the Cowboys. If I hated it, I would take CD Lamb.
Right.
But I can't stand the Cowboys, so I have principles. I have principles. Okay. I have principles. All right. I'm not just going to get. So I'm looking at.
You got a couple.
I'm going to go with Woods from last year. He did me really well last year.
He should have a good year.
He did me really well.
Quarterback.
Yeah, I'm going to go with him.
All right.
Yep.
Robert Woods is gone.
Woods.
You made your pick. You make your picks fast, Kyle. You're in and out. The third tight end is off the board. Darren Waller is off the board. Okay. Scary Terry off the board. All right.
Tell me that's not a good team right now.
I mean,
let me see.
Okay.
don't have a quarterback to run that organization, kid.
QB number 1.
You know how much points I'm going to rack up with him?
QBs go down a little bit. You take the good players.
Yeah, thank you. You take the running backs first. What do we got? Who's can't go wrong with Chiefs offense? No, you're 100%, Dave.
Billy, I was working that preseason game with the Eagles and Pats. The stadium is nice, but the Eagles got spanked.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Sure did.
CeeDee Lamb just comes off the board by Joshua Dupuis.
Hey, we're broadcasting live up here on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey at All Campus, 1028 Boardwalk. Come on up and say hi to us, talk a little sports with us, and you get a hat, 10% off. You get a hat, talk sports with us for 10 minutes, get 10% off your hat.
No doubt. Yeah. And chime in and give us a little bit of fantasy football knowledge and let us know how we're doing here.
All right? People ripped John for putting Cowboys on his team.
All right, so I went 4 running backs. I can't take another running back. As much as I want to take a running back.
Wow, you're going to load up.
I'm not going to. I will take a wide receiver, and I'm actually shocked that Allen Robinson's still here. I'm going to take him. The volume that guy gets, he should have a big year.
Don't forget, if you're in Ocean City, go to Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla Company, located at 8th and Ocean Avenue. Got a great menu. Come on down. Get yourself a grilled cheese with tomato. You got me that.
That's my favorite. That's
the tomato's thick. They put a thick tomato on it. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Of course, they got a great menu. Get down to Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla. When you get down there, use the promo code A2D to get 10% off your order. 10% off your whole order. Soda, sandwich,
soups,
whatever
they got.
So if whatever your order is, it's 10% off your whole order. It's the Ocean City Grilled Cheese and Quesadilla, 8th and Ocean in Ocean City, New Jersey. All right.
So we just had our second quarterback off the board. Mr. No Notes himself, Tommy Arnone, has taken Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Second quarterback in fantasy.
All right.
Where am I going here? I'm going to go opposite of you.
Okay.
You took Woods. I'm taking his counterpart, and I'm going to go Cooper Kupp.
There you go. Because the quarterback in L.A. is
Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford,
Yeah.
the former Detroit
And
quarterback.
the guy has an arm.
You know what? I got to be
That's
honest.
got to be an upgrade, right?
Yeah, but you know what? I was never in love with him. He played at Georgia.
Right.
And I went down to the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. I'll never change. And he impressed me, but he wasn't like, I don't know.
One of the greatest arms in NFL history.
Like Sam Darnold. He was like coming out of USC. Everybody thought he was great.
Right.
I never saw the value in him.
I
It actually turned out I was right.
I think it's a little bit there. I think Matthew Stafford can really sling the ball, though.
Did Travis Kelsey come off the board? Or no, I mean, not Travis Kelsey. I mean, did Ertz come off?
No, Ertz is still on the board. Ertz isn't even the
He's
Eagles'
not even up
number
there.
one.
Wow.
He's not even the Eagles' number one.
Wow. Ertz. I don't even see him on. He's not even on here anywhere.
So we had the first rookie wide receiver off the board, and Jamar Chase came off the board. And the third quarterback, Josh Allen, is now off the board.
He's 247? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a good steal.
What'd I do?
Oh, boy.
Return to draft. Never mind. How do I go back to my players here? God, what do I do without you guys? Billy, I was working.
It's difficult. It's difficult.
Am I up? Am I up?
Henderson's a great pick.
Am I up?
Yeah, it's on you.
Guess what? Because I'm a hometown guy. Dallas Goedert. Boom.
Dallas Goedert.
Dallas Goedert.
Tight end off the board.
And it's me again.
The wraparound.
So I only have one running back. Is that correct?
That's a problem.
No, it's not, because there's so many that have left around.
There's none left.
Nah. So I wonder if that, let's see. Let's go with, maybe I'll go with Edmonds from Arizona.
I mean, yeah.
I'm going to take
That's not a bad pick.
Chase Edmonds. I'll go with him.
All right, I need to look at my team.
All right, how do I get my players right here?
Yeah, you just go to your team. Yep.
All right, my picks. All right, so I got Mahomes, McCaffrey, Kareem Hunt, DK Metcalf, Ronald Woods, Goddard, and Edmonds. I'm all right, brother.
We got a little bit of chime in.
Yeah, should we already?
Little $5 note. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, man. You want to read that off?
Billy, I was working the preseason game with the Eagles And Pat's at the stadium is nice, but the stadium is nice, but the Eagles got spanked.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we know that.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you for the donation, buddy. Really appreciate it.
Who gave you a
man.
donation? I missed that.
What's his name? I can't see his name.
Aisha
here.
Robertson?
Yes. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
donation. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
That's awesome. That is really nice.
All right, let me see the pick history here, the last couple of picks. So, another quarterback off the board. Russ is off the board. Kyle Pitts.
Tight
end, the rookie tight end who it looks unguardable. Mr. David Draffel has taken him. Odell, you are in love with Odell, Josh. That love affair's got to end. All right, so I'm on the clock here. There's still a lot of good wide receivers on the board. And I'm going down the board a little bit here. But I'm going to a guy who I think is going to have a big year. He might make it to the wraparound. All right, I'm going to stay up here. And I'm going to take DJ Moore. A new quarterback, good offense, should have a decent year.
Prohibited to feed the seagulls and other wildlife for the health and safety of the animal and your family.
All right, we're up here at the boardwalk. It's a rainy night, Saturday night up here at all campus. We're having a lot of fun. We're doing our draft. We're doing it live in the Rant booth. It's a lot of fun, John.
This is a lot of fun.
This is a great idea, man.
After it's all said and done.
Even though you got some bad ideas, overall you have some good ideas.
I got some bad philosophies.
No, you got bad philosophies, but your ideas are good. How about that? That's
you
all right.
sound like everyone else in my life.
Sound like your wife?
Yeah. Sound like everyone else in my life.
All right, Josh said, let's see, Ronald Jones the second. It's round 7.
Yeah.
He's my first bench spot.
Okay.
And by the way, Aisha says, nice Sixers jersey.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Always got to rock Doc.
Yeah, does it say Ben Simmons on the back?
I wish I would rock it if I had it.
Jeez, this guy will never learn.
Uh,
Never learn.
All right, Tommy, where you going, buddy? Where you got rolling here?
Tommy's up. No, team. Yeah, Tommy.
Yeah, Mr. No Notes.
Taking all the time.
He does take
Does he
his
run?
time.
Does he run the clock down to 17? Look, he's
he
at 17 seconds.
He's an indecisive guy. He needs to make sure he checks all the boxes.
See, Tommy, you got to know what you want. You got to go get it. There can't be any debate in your head.
Yeah, go get that quarterback in that first round.
You guys.
Is he going to let the clock go?
Guess what? You guys are going to. I'm going to have the last laugh when Mahomes is racking it up.
He let the clock go, and he gets stuck with Amari Cooper.
He let the clock go?
Yep.
Maybe he had to go to the bathroom or something.
Yeah, might have had connection issues, too. Never know.
Oh, that's true, too.
Yep. He's on auto pick right now.
We're up at all campus on the boardwalk. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the waves are huge today. We got that hurricane.
We got
going
that
on.
hurricane coming.
Surfers are in the water. You got about a 4 to 6 foot swell out there. And as an ex-surfer, I'm telling you, man, it's
you want to
clean.
get down here.
There's a west wind blowing, keeping that. That's how you get these barrel rides, these tube rides, like you're in Hawaii. But no, when you get a west wind and the waves are this big, see how calm it looks, and then see the spray going back. That indicates that the wind's blowing offshore. All right, it's an offshore wind, and it's holding the waves up. And that when you see that spray, that means the conditions are perfect for surfing.
And
of course,
get a little light
there's a lot of other great conditions out here.
All right, so I'm going to get back to the draft here, and I'm going to take a guy who we were just talking about, Javonte Williams, who I think is going to have a big year. I'm going with my 5th running back in this draft.
5th running back. John, you keep loading up. Wait do you guys see what I do next? You guys are going to be astounded.
Oh, boy. Is he taking a kicker? Taking a backup
You're
QB?
You're going to be astounded. That's all I got to tell you. You're going to be astounded.
Apparently.
Now, you know when you get down to the bottom, when you start to get to these late round picks of the
you start taking the guys that you like. You start taking the guys that you think are going to have a good year.
Your memory have performed over the years.
Right.
But not necessarily the top,
No, this is the time where you take a little reach and you move down the board a little bit maybe to get the guy that you like.
Who did you just get, Kyle?
No, I
you didn't.
I just screamed Elliott.
Okay. How did you go with Jake Elliott?
Jake Elliott? Ezekiel?
I mean Zeke Elliott.
Is it another quarterback off the board?
Yo, how did who got CD Lamb?
CeeDee Lamb went to Joshua Dupuis, I believe.
Good Lord. Well, he's from Canada.
He's a Canadian.
That's all right.
He is a big Eagles fan, though.
Oh, then how did he take a Cowboy?
Because this is
Good
fantasy.
Lord. There's no fantasy in that. I couldn't do it, and I'm not going to do it.
He's back on the clock right now. Let's see where he goes.
Oh, yeah.
NTM, okay. Good pick.
By the way,
snipe the pick that Steve wanted.
Charlie said that the prognosis, I guess, from Jalen Hurts, he has to stay home for 2 days. That's it.
Right. But I mean, do you risk playing him if it's something, I don't know?
Got to get him in there. Got one more game left.
Maybe, but
got to get him in there. Oh, I'm on the clock.
You're on the clock.
All right, so let me shock your world because I'm taking the defense.
No, you're not.
I'm taking the Steelers.
No, you're not.
You guys laugh. You'll see. And now I'm going to go back.
You going to take a kicker now too?
No.
Do you have a running back?
Hold on, brother. Wait a second.
Did you just mess up, Bill?
No, I took the defense.
Yeah, but you took the wrong one. You said you're taking the
Steelers. No, I took Tampa Bay.
You said Steelers.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You took Tampa. Okay. So
no.
you got the right team.
All right, let me get this here.
You got the team that you wanted.
Yes, I got the team that I wanted.
All right.
All right, let's go with, let's see.
Because as a commissioner, I got to make sure you're good.
You know what I'm going to go with? I'm going to go with Fournette.
Leonard Fournette?
He scores all. I mean, the only thing he's hurt a lot.
At some point, you got to take a running back in this game. I do have some for trade at the end of the draft, though.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Fournette because I like Tampa Bay.
All right.
They got a good team, so I got Fournette.
It's not a bad pick.
You guys laugh. You'll see. Because I'm working on my backup players right now.
Right.
Here's the thing. You got to go with your.
Oh, T.J. Hawkinson went off the board. That was my pick. I was looking for him. Darn you, Steve.
The only thing that I put any stock in, any kicker will do.
Right.
So I don't. I mean, I'm not looking.
Mike
I don't
Davis
worry.
is another good.
But
pick.
what I do, my strategy is I go down the line, boom, boom.
So you fill every
with the exception of my quarterback.
Right. You want to fill starters first.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I do.
That's a strategy that
I don't want to tell
use.
I didn't want to tell you that until after we did it.
Right.
Because now I'm going to get my backups.
Okay.
All right. But I wanted to get the best team that I could get, and I think with Patrick Mahomes,
you got the best
Christian McCaffrey,
you got the best running back.
I got Kareem Hunt, DK Metcalf, Woods, who's always scored well for me in fantasy.
Yes,
I'm going back. Dallas Goedert,
Yeah.
probably going to have his best year. If they use him like they say they're going to use him,
He should have.
a monster year.
Yeah.
Edmonds from Chase Edmonds from Arizona, who's a starting running back for the Arizona Cardinals, who I think should have a good year this year.
Yeah, so do I.
So and then I need a defense, so I went defense. I filled my whole thing.
I'm with you.
All right.
Listen,
These two guys over here are laughing at me.
I hear your strategy. I don't agree to it, but I hear your strategy.
Well, we'll see. When I win, I'm holding when I have my free hat on.
You're gonna have the trophy over your head.
And I go to shirt and the ring. I get a ring or whatever I get.
All right. I gotta take my. I don't think this guy is going to be here on my next pick, so I'm going down the board a little bit, and this is going to be shocking. But he is our number one wide receiver. I'm taking Devante Smith.
Oh, darn it!
I'm taking Devante Smith. I think he's going to get a lot of targets.
I wanted him.
Yeah,
that's who I was going to try to get.
As much as I bashed him, I think he's going to have a good year for us.
You just killed me, dude.
No, you were taking him? Yeah.
I was. You were going to get him? Yeah. I didn't want to say anything. All right. Well, that's why this is tough. People, you have a plan in your head.
Right.
Then you get to your pick and you got to go to plan B.
100%.
Plan C or D.
Yeah, you got to go down the line here. It looks like Tommy is back into the draft. So let's see where he goes here after having the auto pick a couple picks. We're going to go after the draft. We're going to give a little read off of everyone's team, and then we're going to put it to a vote here for the family out there, the A2D fam. Tell us who you think has the best team. Yeah, we could ask a little poll to see who has the best team. We'll put it out there. Another tight end, good pick. That's a good pick. Logan Thomas off the board.
See, there's another Cowboy still out there, and I'm not going to get him. And he's probably a good value, but I'm not getting him. No.
Who are you looking at?
Oh,
Gallup.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing it.
Not doing it.
Not cheering for any Cowboy. It's not happening.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Billy, Mets just lost. All right.
There we go. There's a little good news.
Talk about a team in turmoil. How about their general manager came out and said they're collapsing?
Yeah.
Their general manager is saying, like, these guys can't hit.
He threw him under the bus.
The owner. What did I say, GM?
Yeah.
I mean the owner.
Threw him under the bus completely.
Dodgers beat the Mets 4-3.
We'll take it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. We'll take it.
What Mr. Wink says, the Eagles fleece the fans and use Hurts as a scapegoat.
For
Mr. Wing is saying this.
For the Carson Wentz debacle. I hear you. I hear you.
Steve Cohen called them called them out a couple days ago. Yeah, big news.
Man, I don't know where to go here. No, you don't need any of this. They're not important. Man. I think I'm going to quarterback, but if I go quarterback,
get Dak Prescott. Why not?
I'm going to take Tom. You got to take the best offense.
Of course,
probably.
You got to take Tom Brady. Be a fool not to.
So I'm going to Tom Brady here.
Huh? No way.
I would have took Wilson over Brady too. Yeah.
Well, what was he on the board?
No.
Well, then you can't.
Right.
Talking about what's.
To me, Tom Brady was the best on the board. Dak's there, but I am scared of that injury. Yeah, I am a little scared of Dak's injury, so I'm going to shy away from him a little bit. How you liking your team, Bill?
I like my team. I told you.
You're coming together?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
I got my starters. The teams that my starting crew.
You got your guys.
I got everybody that I would want.
Okay.
The only thing is when you do that strategy, your backups, and ultimately, like if I'm putting everything on the table. If Christian McCaffrey gets hurt, I'm screwed.
You're done.
I'm done.
Yeah.
But that's how it was for me last year, and
did you have the number one overall pick? Did you get him at number one overall?
I think I had 3.
He fell at 3?
Yeah, he fell to 2 or 3 last year.
Okay. So you got tight end issue here. Who you going between? Who do you have any of those guys on the other team? So that's a big thing for me, right? I don't like to double dip. I don't like to go tight end for a certain team and then a running back for a certain team either, right? I'm a big philosophy of there's only one ball,
right?
And I want my guy to get it. Hey, I want to take 2 guys and split my possession.
Who's the quarterback in Denver this year?
Drew Lock. Or Teddy. Yeah, but it looks like Drew Lock's going to have that starting job.
And then it's Tua in Miami.
Tua in Miami, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a tough choice. I can't say it because I want one of them, too. I need a tight end.
All right, so with that being said, I like Teddy Bridgewater. I think he might be a good addition. I think he'll be the starter.
You think he's going to win the starting job?
I think he will.
Yeah?
I think so. And because of that, I like this kid. I always liked him in college. He was at LSU. And
so you're going way down the board here and getting the guy that you like.
I'm going to get a guy I like.
Okay.
Judy.
All right.
There you go. Jerry Judy.
That's not.
I liked him.
I thought you were taking Teddy.
No. No. I'm saying because of that, I think he's a good quarterback. He's going to get him the ball.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think Jerry Judy's going to have a heck of a year.
Absolutely.
I think that whole offense is going to have a good year. I think it's a good offense. Yeah.
Now,
so let me ask you a question, Bill.
Yeah.
You took Judy.
I'm still on the clock, right?
Yeah, you're still on the clock. You took Judy, but the number 1 wide receiver seems to be there still, Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, I don't.
You think Judy's on a better year?
I think Judy's.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Well, I hope actually.
Well,
right?
that's what this is, right? This is a feeling game.
Let's see who's this. I'm gonna try to. My next pick is going to be a running back from Detroit, Jamal Williams. He played pretty well last year.
26.
Jamal Williams. I think I'm going to do that.
Jamal Williams. Okay. I mean, he's definitely a prime backup, so he should get some action. He should get some time.
Yeah, because they go by committee, right?
They're more of a committee. Yeah.
What do you think, Steve? You look at my team. Just give me top to bottom. Look at my starting lineup: Mahomes, McCaffrey, Hunt,
You can laugh at
Metcalf,
him. You can
Woods.
laugh at him.
No, Goddard.
Your wide receivers are pretty loaded right now.
My wide receivers.
Metcalf and Woods
And
are
my
pretty
running
good.
back. I got the number 1 running back.
McCaffrey's always good.
And I got the number 1 quarterback.
Mahomes is going to be Mahomes.
I'm going to score.
He's going to give you 30 points a week.
I will agree with you. You got the number 1 quarterback and you're the number 1 running back.
Do you know what really helped me out in a couple games last year? My defense.
Yeah.
I had a defense that scored points last year, and I won a couple games by like 6 points because my defense was crushing people.
Right.
Who did I have last year? I think it was.
I'm a big opponent for not taking the defense early, but hey,
Who did I have last year?
everyone has a strategy in this.
I think it was the Bears. Is it the Bears defense or?
What we got? We got some comments going on. You want
All
to
right, let's read the comments. Yeah, Max just says, "All right, I was offered Dante and Waddle for Julio. Do I accept
for Julio?
Julio?
No, I'm not. Julio can't stay healthy. If you want to look at history, there's a guy with a history. That guy's always hurt, and he's going to a spot where he's not going to be the number 1 option.
I don't recommend that.
Is he getting Dante and Waddle?
Oh, are you getting the Dante and Waddle and losing?
He said he was offered Dante
okay.
and Waddle, and he's
Then
going
I
to give
would do
up.
that.
Yeah, I would do that.
I would do that.
I would
then.
do that.
Yeah. What we got?
So I get the 96
Phillies in Arizona tonight?
Yeah, Phillies are in San Diego.
Yeah. San Diego, yeah. I haven't looked at the history here. Where we at? Who's picking a lot of players here? Where are we going? Another quarterback off the board. Robbie Anderson off the board. Okay. Another running back. Zach Moss. He's definitely the goal line guy. Yeah.
Okay.
I am shocked that T. Higgins is still on this board.
And I'm looking at the quarterbacks. There's still a lot of good quarterbacks on the board.
Yeah, and
There really are.
I'm taking one,
But
right
I got
here.
the best.
And Herbert, he's got a great season. He took him.
Man,
By the way, what did you think of Cam Newton's play Thursday night?
I thought he looked good.
I thought he looked
I
pretty
thought he
good
looked
too.
pretty good.
Now,
I thought he was
I
slinging
I
it
don't-
pretty well.
I would never take Cam Newton in a fantasy draft for the simple
No,
reason.
neither would I.
You know what? I wouldn't take him because he gets hurt. He's inconsistent. He makes a lot of dumb plays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was going against the backups. That's true too, but he did look good. He did look good. So
I'm telling the people out there, I need another quarterback, but I'm not taking Dak Prescott.
not taking.
I'm not taking any Cowboys. It's my
All right.
principles. It's
I
against
mean,
my
I got
principles. It's against my principles.
What do we got? We got any more comments up there?
Yeah, we got. Well, not really. Max, I wouldn't. She wouldn't do it with the trade, but
Okay.
um,
Keeping Julio.
yeah, we're up here on the boardwalk at all campus. We're doing our fantasy football draft. We figured let's get it in on a night that's rainy night in Ocean City, New Jersey. We're up at all campus, 1028 Boardwalk. We're broadcasting live in the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio. We're on all the major platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch TV. Come on up, talk sports with us on a rainy night. What else are you going to be doing?
No, this is the perfect time to come up. You
Or
got no line.
No.
You get right on the air. You get your points across. Make fun of
Criticize
Billy,
my picks.
Make fun of me. Whatever you want to
Yeah,
do.
you can make fun of us or our picks. Billy, would you take any Giants players? You know what? Yeah, I think I would. I did
Yeah.
take Saquon last year.
Right.
I do, but
It's just the Cowboys.
if the Cowboys I can't do it. I can't find myself rooting for the Cowboys, Aisha.
Okay.
There's no way. Who?
Well, Tommy was on auto again. He must be having some connection issues down there. Oh, he queued up? Okay, all right. Okay.
So we're having fun doing this, and while when are you? Oh, you're up next, huh, John?
Yeah, I'm a couple picks away here. I need to figure out where I'm going.
Oh, the auto picks next. I'll pick it right away. So
Yeah, Tommy's going auto here.
Two QBs, right? Everyone take QBs over here.
Oh, I mean, it's your choice. It's your strategy.
come on, you're the GM of your team.
I mean, I do. I take two quarterbacks. Yeah,
I take two quarterbacks.
And,
That's the question.
and here, I mean, I'm taking Dak. I can't let him
Oh!
go any farther.
Oh,
I can't let him go any farther.
oh!
You just can't do it. The value pick is here.
He likes Ben Simmons. let's look at who he likes.
I saw. Yeah, but
His shoulder, his ankle. You guys, you're nuts.
that's too
Don't
good
do
of
it,
a
John.
value pick. I
You gotta pick him then.
He
don't
already-
yell
he
at
already did
me. I'm making a decision here.
John, good Lord.
You got.
That means there's
I'm
going to
doing
be some
it.
day.
It's done.
Oh, my God.
Dak Prescott.
Oh.
Let's go, Dak. You gotta be in it to win it. If you're not in it to win it, what the heck are you doing
This
out
guy,
here? What are you doing out here? What's up, Art? Art from Three Brothers is in here.
You cannot pick a Cowboy.
You gotta take the Cowboys if you want to win it. They're going to have a dynamic offense, are they not? I mean, everyone thinks they're going to win the division. They're going to be dynamic.
You're going to find yourself rooting for the Cowboys on a couple of nights.
That's not true. That'll never
if
happen.
Dak Prescott becomes your starting
I
quarterback,
might give a little. I might, but I'll never cheer. I'll never cheer.
doesn't matter. Back in your head, you're going to be cheering for him. We're doing our. Oh, am I up?
You're
The
on.
Schweiner's up.
You got the wraparound again.
Well, guess who I'm taking, boys?
Another defense.
Taking a quarterback, and his name is Jalen Hurts.
There he goes. Jalen Hurts is off the board, and he'll be benched for Joe Flacco by week 3.
What? That's right. Go again.
So, am I reading this correctly? Because I did not get
I'm
this
up
news.
again, right?
Will Fuller suspended list? What happened here?
It was something going back to last year.
Is it a steroids thing?
I think it was whatever happened last
The steroids thing? Okay. All right.
All right, I need. Let's see.
Do we know a game amount on that? Is it 3?
He's back week 2.
So it's only 1 game suspension. Okay.
Guess who I'm taking? Rob Gronkowski.
Shoo, you are going way down your board.
Damn right I am.
I mean that board, that right thumb of yours has got to be hurting swiping
Look at
so
this.
far down low.
Look at my backups: Fournette, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen
Bums.
Hurts, and Gronkowski. Man,
Bums.
oh, that's a big lineup right
Young
there.
boys in my lineup.
You went young. Is that a
So
strategy?
you guys, you're hoping. I'm looking at the body of work.
You're getting proven players.
with the exception of Jalen Hurts, but that's because he's my guy.
They
Yeah.
did this last year. I'm going with the guys who produced.
Carson Wentz is a great pick.
Yeah.
And I want.
He's a
it's great
superstar.
pick.
He's a superstar.
Joshua, great
He's
pick.
a superstar.
No, he's going to start week 1.
Yes, he's going to be back. It sounds like.
One play him so we get the first round pick.
Yeah.
That's all that.
I'm all for
Gosh.
Carson Wentz.
All right, I have a kicker and 2 backup players.
Yeah, this is going really fast. This has been a fast draft. We're gonna give
And,
it a little,
it's fun to see the strategy of different people and who they like.
right.
Aisha says Billy would take DJ over Dak. You're darn right I would. Tommy Arnone, drafting with a baby for the first time.
There you go.
Yeah, I've done that with a baby in your
you
one
gotta
hand.
learn them. You gotta learn them.
Josh says the Dolphins reportedly still expect Fuller to be ready for week 2 after he serves the
Right.
6th and final game of last year's PED suspension. Wentz was my high upside bench QB. All right, Josh, I hear you.
Wentz is going to have a good year. All right, I got a decision here. Tight end, Irv Smith or Tyler Higbee? Higbee?
Anybody in that
Now-
Ravens offense?
I agree with you, but I'm looking at like my buy list and everything. So I'm a little scared. I got a lot of guys on the buy list there. Yeah, I'm gonna go Irv Smith. He's taking over the number 1 spot there. Rudolph is gone.
Yo, guys, we're under the radar right now. Washington's pitcher is throwing a no-hitter.
Is that right?
Oh,
And what-
wow.
And they're in the 6th.
And in the last inning.
It's the last inning.
So we got a little league no hitter going here. Okay. All right. What
Is this all the players? Wait,
so we only got
we're
Yeah.
at all the players.
4 picks left. 3 picks left. Yeah,
Oh, here you go. All positions. There you go.
3 picks left. 3 rounds left here. What do you need, Billy?
I'm not telling you.
What do you got left on the board?
I have 2 backups and a kicker.
Okay. So Joe Burrow just went off the board. Tommy, take Joe Burrow. That's going to be a good pick. I think that offense is going to produce a lot of numbers. We got our first kicker off the board. The Kansas City Chiefs kicker is off the board. Another defense off the board. All right, I'm gonna go defense here also, I think. And I'm gonna take San Fran.
We're broadcasting live up here on the boardwalk in Ocean City, New Jersey. We're at All Campus, 1028 Boardwalk. We're in the Rant booth on A2D Radio on all the major platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch TV, Instagram. We're on it all. John Coyle's the owner of All Campus. They've got a great selection. By the way, after this, we can maybe
We're going to do the Schweim.
Stump the Schweimer.
Yeah, we're going to do the Stump the Schweimer segment, and then we're going to talk about the picks real fast, and then get Kyle and oh wow, this is going a little bit longer than usual.
She's checking us out on Twitch TV. Hello, Aisha. All right, this let's see. We're at the draft here. We're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, so
I'm up?
You're on the board here for your last wraparound.
Oh, here's a guy that he scores a lot of points.
Who you
Cole Beasley.
Cole Beasley.
Like him.
Off the board.
Let me look at my players now here real quick.
Finding out where to go here?
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to get a running back. Let's see.
All right.
I've got Mahomes, Hunt. I've got Fournette, and I've got Williams. I got 4. That's enough, right?
I mean, I took 5 in like the first 8 picks, so don't. You're
Who's my backup
Guy.
quarterback? Oh, Hurts.
Who's your third string quarterback? Because you're going to need him.
No, I'm not. All right, let me go to let's see, players here. Oh, you know what? I could go for another receiver, I guess.
Going to go another receiver? You did say that. That is your strategy. You go.
You know what? I might go with
receiver.
Jarvis Landry from the Browns. The only thing he gets
not a bad pick.
Yeah, but he gets overshadowed by
Odell.
Yeah,
Odell's.
But he had a horrible year last year. But he's been in the league 8 years and he has scored high.
Yeah.
I don't know. Antonio Brown has upside, but I don't.
He's got 10 seconds.
All right, I'll take Jarvis.
Jarvis Landry.
Jarvis Landry
off the board.
So I've got everything filled in with the exception of my kicker, and I really don't care. I mean,
no, kicker is the last thing, right? And we can all pretty
he's
much
always
agree
been
to that.
Yeah, but I mean, most kickers,
you're going to get points.
You're going to get points.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's true.
What's that? If he does say that again?
If your missed field goals are negative. Yeah.
But that's one strategy that I've always employed.
Always the last.
I've never. Yeah, the kickers always went last.
Always
gone last.
Yeah.
Yes, Aisha. Aaron Nola is pitching tonight.
Yep. We need a big performance out of him.
7-7 with a 4.48 ERA. We need a big performance out of him tonight.
Yes, we do.
The Philadelphia Phillies need to keep pace with the Atlanta Braves, who I think they won today.
They did.
So, as of right now, we're 4.5 out.
Correct.
We win, we're still at 4.
Yeah.
Just keep pace with these hot Braves.
I'm okay with it.
We can't go 5 in a hole.
No, you can't.
And I got an hour. I got to bet I got to take San Diego tonight.
Right.
I'm going to put my whole thing on it.
You're going to go all in.
I got like $60 in my account.
Go for it.
Put the whole 60 on it.
Go for it.
I want to lose.
I want to lose. All right,
I think I'm not meant to make a lot of money in my life.
You know what? I'm going Will Fuller. I'm going to take him.
Now I'm thinking, do I go with Boyd or do I go with Davis?
That's who I was deciding. Davis.
Brown?
I like Davis.
You like Davis?
I was going to go Davis.
Wilson his upside, but I don't know.
He's big upside.
I just don't know.
He is going to be
Everybody's
the number
taking
one.
kickers now.
Yeah, kickers are the last pick. All right, everyone.
Go Brown or do they go with Davis?
I'm a
Not Antonio Brown. Brown from
right. Yeah, Marquise.
There's one kicker that I want to stay away from. Can you name him?
I'm guessing a Cowboy.
No. Well, yeah. Don't even. That doesn't even. That's.
Greg
I will never.
Zuerlein.
No, there's one kicker. He used to be an Eagle. He's had a tough career.
Is that Mr. Cody?
Yes,
Parkey?
Cody Parkey. I will not
Yeah.
be taking him.
So, who'd you go with Brown,
Davis.
Davis?
Yeah, I would go Davis.
Or even over Boyd, too.
Yeah.
From, okay.
Yeah, I would go Davis. Tyler Higbee did go. Okay. So Zach Ertz did go in this draft. Mr. Joshua Dupuis and Eagle, that's got to be a homer pick right there.
Got Baker Mayfield too.
Baker Mayfield did go. Yep.
Wait, Ertz went in the
Went in the 15th round
what?
by Joshua Dupuis.
I didn't see him on there.
Yeah.
I would have taken him. Shoot, I thought he was off the board.
No. I'm surprised he got picked.
Oh, there you go. No hitter.
No was thrown in the Little League World Series right now
Wow.
by Florida. A 1-0 no too. Who?
Washington.
Oh,
Kid from
Washington. I'm sorry.
Whatever happened to
1980, first one.
1980. Wow.
The last no hitter.
All right, I'm taking a kicker. My draft is done.
who'd you take?
Sanders from the Miami of the Dolphins.
I get the last pick.
You get the last kicker available. So we're going to give a little.
When the kicker comes up, I'm gonna tell you my philosophy with kicker.
All right.
Who I like the type of person I think kicker.
So we need to make a decision here. It's actually almost 8:00. Are we staying on a little bit longer, or we cutting the cord here?
You want to? It's up to you. Totally up to you. You're the boss. I didn't say it's your store.
After these picks are in, we're going to chime in Ralphie here. And
Hey, I'm sorry. Aisha, thanks for correcting me. The Braves are playing right now, and they're losing 1-0.
There we go.
Very good.
That's what
Thank
we
you
like
for
to hear.
keeping us up to date,
Thank
Aisha.
you.
We appreciate it. And who are they playing? Who are they playing today? I forget. Oh, Miami.
Yeah.
They're playing Miami.
Yeah.
All right, I'm up here in a second.
Yeah, we got 2 picks left, and then I'm going to chime in Ralphie here for a second. And
All right, I'm up. I always take a kicker that's in a warm city or a dome.
okay, right, and that's a good philosophy.
Right.
A lot of people believe in that philosophy.
So I don't want to take this San Francisco kicker. The wind swirls out
wind's
there.
bad out there.
Wind's
yeah.
bad out there. Prater looks pretty appealing because he's in Arizona, which is also a dome.
Yep.
I'm going to go with Prater.
Okay, and he's had a nice career.
Yeah.
All right, so the draft has been completed. Ralphie, you here, buddy? You chiming in for a minute?
Oh, you're going down. Where do you see that? Oh, matchups?
All righty.
Ralphie's on the mic here. You want to do Stump the Schweimer session, and then Ralph, what do you think? You give us a little bit of extra time here.
Yeah, how much? Like, you want to do 8:15?
Yeah, let's do 8:15 because we got to wrap it up with
Yep.
some Eagles and some Phillies talk.
All right.
8:15. That's fine.
All right, Kyle, you want to grab the hats for us?
Or we could talk. We could also talk about the. We could also talk about our
The
picks
drafts,
too.
yeah.
Yeah. But I do.
Let's do Stump the Schweim real
Let's
fast.
do Stump the Schweimer and Ralph.
Yep. All right, so some of these I gotta look.
By the way,
I didn't pick these ones.
By the way, Kyle, your predicted your win probability is 53%, and mine is only 47%. But every time last year, it didn't come to fruition.
Right.
They did,
right.
I don't know how they determine that because Mahomes Mahomes. I've got McCaffrey. My first 3 players are better than your 3 players.
All right, you ready? You ready to do this?
All right,
you ready for the Stump the Schweim
let's go
session?
Stump the Schweiner.
All right, here we go. First hat.
Rhode Island.
With an easy one. Oh, he just chimed right in. He got it.
I knew that one too.
Starting off with an easy one. We'll start off with some easy ones.
I don't know this one.
You do not know this
Do
one.
not.
Okay.
I'm gonna say East Carolina.
No, that's a good guess though.
Let me see.
But you're close. You're close.
East Carolina. Oh, that's Wake Forest.
That is not Wake Forest. That is not a Demon Deacon.
That doesn't look like a
This is Oklahoma State.
Cowboys.
Yes. So you're 1 for 1 today. Let's see what we got here. This one's good. Everyone knows this one because of the name. The Raging Cajuns.
Oh my!
Do you not know this one?
No, I think I do.
Okay. You want to give Billy a guess on this one, Ralph?
Yeah.
Or you not know it?
Louisiana Tech.
Louisiana Tech.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. We did all right.
Here we go. Now we're getting hard. Now we're getting tricky.
This is a tough one.
So
Miami of Ohio.
No, that's a good guess.
Damn it!
This is
The
a
Red
local. A local.
Red Hawks.
It's local.
It is a local.
Moravian.
No. But
It's not a big time. It's a D2 school.
it's a D2, yeah. Is it
have no
D3?
idea.
It's a D3.
You know that's a D3?
Yeah.
I have no idea who that is.
Montclair State.
Montclair State, North Jersey.
Yes.
Wow.
And this is a hard one, too. So you got the
G and a
GV. GV.
Now what is this D3?
I believe these guys
I
are
don't know.
D1, no?
Do you know who that is, Steve?
I didn't know until I looked at the bottom of it.
Okay. I have no idea.
It's
Louisiana Tech,
right?
I said Tech.
Oh,
Oh,
Lafayette.
right.
That's right. So the Raging
I have no
Cajuns
idea who that
is the Louisiana Lafayette.
Right.
Yes. So this, Ralph, you got a guess here?
No shot.
So I believe this is Grand Valley State. Yes.
Absolutely. I think they're D1.
I think they're D1.
Hey.
Yeah, maybe.
They're
yes.
Yeah.
Last one, and this one I have no clue. This is a tricky one.
What
Chattanooga.
Tennessee Chattanooga?
No.
Oh
That's
my
a good guess,
God.
though. That's a good guess.
Let's see. Is that a C in there?
I believe it is
Yeah.
a California school, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, you got some obscure hats. I have no idea.
Cameron.
Never heard. It's like my college.
Yeah, I believe they are another low-tier D1.
Oh, Aisha just said the Braves are playing Baltimore. They're playing the Orioles.
Oh, okay.
So they were playing Miami last night, I think it was. So they ended up the 3-game set either yesterday or 2 days ago. Yep. All right, let's
What do
run.
you want to do here? You want to talk sports or you want to talk draft?
No, I want to talk draft real quick
Okay.
because I have my first matchup is against Kyle.
Okay. So are we going matchups or are we going?
I want to do
teams?
matchups. Who do you give the matchup to in week 1? Russell Wilson or Mahomes? Russell Wilson's playing Indianapolis, and Mahomes is playing Cleveland.
Well, I mean, you have to go to what they say, right?
No, you don't have to.
I mean,
I'm asking you, who you think is going to have better performance?
Mahomes.
All right. Christian McCaffrey's playing the Giants, and Delvin Cook's playing Cincinnati.
That's a toss-up. I would say McCaffrey.
All right. Kareem Hunt, he's in Cleveland. He's playing against Kansas City. And who's that? Elson Eckler for the Chargers. They're playing the Washington Redskins, who have a
That's a heck of
powerful
a defense.
defense.
Yeah, that's a heck of a defense that team has.
So you're going to give it to Kareem Hunt.
He's
not
going
gonna
to
get a lot of-
Eckler still.
All right, Eckler.
Yeah.
All right, DeAndre Hopkins is is at Tennessee, and Metcalf is at Indianapolis.
You would like to think Metcalf would win that battle.
Mike Evans is Dallas on the first Thursday night,
Right.
and Ronald Woods.
I
would give it to Evans probably because of Tom Brady.
I like Evans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Evans there. He should,
But
be
not by
number-
much.
No.
Dallas Goedert in Atlanta. I think our tight end. I think the Eagles' tight ends are going to perform well
I think they have to
because you saw in the first preseason game.
if we want to have any
Jalen
chance of
Hurts
the year.
seems to be able to find his tight end.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, and we got 2 really good ones.
And who do you have? D. Walker from Las Vegas.
Yeah, who's the number 2 tight end.
I don't even know his first name.
Darren Waller. Darren Waller.
Never heard of
What do you
him.
have? 90 catches last year?
Never heard of him.
Had a hell of a year.
Well, so who do you like, Walker, Waller, or Goddard?
It's not even close.
All right.
Darren Waller. Yeah.
And then you got
7 receptions.
all right, and then our flex. I got Edmonds from Arizona. He's playing Tennessee, and Henderson Jr. from the Rams.
No, it's IU. I have IU in there. Brandon IU.
Well, I don't.
Brandon
know.
Ayuk. Yeah. So
Okay.
he's doing a
All right, you change it.
he's
around
doing a
already.
lineup change.
Wow, already you're changing it, huh? Not sure of yourself.
So IU. No, I just thought IU can do better.
All right, who's got a better defense, Buffalo against Pittsburgh or Tampa Bay against Dallas? Thank you.
Yeah.
And the kickers doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean that's him.
So it's got Kyle winning 50%. His winning percentage is 53%, where mine's only 47. However, at the end of the day, Mahomes is going to run it up.
That's
And I'm gonna
true.
win the
Yeah, I mean you get one guy who has a big win, and then it goes and you see what
Because
happens.
guess how many? Let me tell you this. Do you know how many touchdown passes Mahomes is going to throw this year? You know the record for 1 year is like 57, right? Something like that. He might break the record this year.
No way.
He might break the record this year.
40, 44.
He's gonna get close. He's gonna be around 51, 52.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be right around there this year.
I mean that's a bold prediction.
That's a very bold prediction. But just guess what?
That's a
His
bold
offensive
prediction.
line's a lot better than it was last year.
Yes.
The only
Yes,
thing
it is.
who they lose? They lost the receiver. One of the
they lost
Sammy Watkins, I think it was.
Yeah, Watkins.
No,
Yeah.
they lost Sammy Watkins.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
going to hurt. But Mahomes, I mean, he's got so many other weapons. I'm telling you, the guy's going to rack it up this year. Not only is he going to throw for 50 touchdowns, he's probably going to run for 1,000 yards too.
Well, do you want to go through everyone's team and read everyone
No,
off?
just
or
you and me because
just
we're
you
here.
and me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's go. All
Let's look at your team.
right. Well, let's look at my team. All right.
All right, so you have Tom. Well, who you starting?
So Tom
Who's
Brady's
Tom-
my start.
Okay.
Yeah, Tom Brady's going to be a star. I think he'll be a top 5
Well,
quarterback.
go your matchup. Who you matched up against?
My matchup right here against Andrew.
So you know how you can see.
Oh, okay. You
know
want
what I
to
mean?
see
Oh, here we go.
percentages. All right.
All right, he's got Kyler Murray. Guess what? I like that pick.
Oh, I love that pick. Yeah, I mean, if he
Kyler
was
Murray-
there, I would have taken him.
Kyler
Yeah.
Murray is going to have
A great year.
a great year.
I agree.
I really believe so. He's on the cusp of doing some great things.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a good quarterback.
So
yes.
I'm going to give the edge to him.
Okay.
Although you're going to be right there with Tom Brady.
Yeah, I don't think I'm far off there.
Now, Jonathan Taylor, running back. I like, as much as it pains me to say, well, I don't know what his status is.
Well, you got to check out the matchups too, right? I'm going against Tampa.
They
which
got
is
a great
tough,
deep.
that's a tough matchup.
I'd have to give the Jonathan Taylor the edge there, but
I
not
would.
by much.
Right.
Aaron Jones from Green Bay against Gibson. I like Antonio Gibson.
I love Antonio Gibson this year. I think Antonio Gibson's going to be a top.
And they're
5
playing
running
against the
back.
Chargers. They're not known for their defense, are they?
No,
Right.
they have a good offense. Though.
Justin Jefferson, questionable, playing against Cincinnati
Right.
against your Allen Robertson. I got to tell you, I like Justin Jefferson, man.
I like Justin Jefferson too. I don't like my matchups that I have. Honestly, the first round here, I'm looking.
All right, his
looking really
other
bad.
wide receiver is Chris Goodwin
Yep.
from
Godwin.
Dallas,
Yeah.
and they're playing Dallas. And yours is Cooper Kupp. While I like Kupp, I got to give the edge to Chris Godwin.
Yeah, and
Because Tampa Bay.
I'm not opposed to that, right? Because if Chris Godwin gets any points, guess who gets points? Tom
Brady. Right.
So I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Then your other running back, or his Team Andrew's other running back is David Montgomery from Chicago, who's a good running back. But Miles Sanders, I think, is going to get a lot of.
I think Miles Sanders is going to have a breakout year this year.
I think he's going to have against the Falcons. I think he has like 80 yards rushing, and I think he's going to get a touchdown out of the backfield.
I think he has 110 yards rushing,
All right.
a rushing touchdown, and a couple catches. Yeah, I think against the Falcons he should put up some big numbers.
Steelers defense against your 49ers defense. Now, your 49ers defense 2 years ago was sensational.
Well, also
They got all hurt,
Also, look who you're playing, right? Steelers are playing Buffalo,
which is
at Buffalo,
right? Which their offense is
and
high
I'm playing
powered.
Detroit.
So I'm going with you.
I like that. I like my matchup.
And then, of
better.
course, the kicker's the kicker.
right.
So I think overall you got your work cut out. Your projected
I'm projected
total
to
is
lose.
117. You're projected to lose. But once again, I didn't buy into that last year. I was projected to lose a lot of games. I ended up winning.
Yeah, I mean, if I did have to bet, I said I probably am a little bit behind, but I don't think my team is behind as much as my matchups. I don't like my matchups. I don't like playing Tampa. I don't like playing the Rams. I don't like playing New England or even Dallas.
By the way, just a little update. My sister just chimed in. Atlanta is now up 2-1. And by the way, this is cool. Scoreboard watching.
No, give us
We're gonna
all
watch
the information.
The scoreboard. I love it because this is fun. It's August what? What's today's date? August 20th?
Right.
21st.
Yeah.
And we're watching the scoreboard.
First time in 10 years.
Even though we're 4 games behind the Mets, 4.5 games behind the Mets, we're still watching the scoreboard.
And you know what else we kind of are in there? We're not that far out of the wild card, right?
No.
We're playing.
Well,
the first team.
but we're
5 games out.
The wild card's going to come out of the West.
Well, we're only 5 games out, and we got another 4 games
against
out.
San Diego.
Sorry, we're only 4 games out,
right?
Because
of the wild card.
Of the wild card, right?
So it's 4 games, 4. Well, we're 4.5. It's all because
So I mean, both options are in play here still. San Diego's not playing good ball at all.
What about Cincinnati out of the Central?
Cincinnati's looking good.
They're in the mix. Are you sure we're only 4 behind there? But we have to jump through 3 teams. I think.
3 teams.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, that is tough. But we're playing the number 1 team right now head to head. So,
but it's still early. My sister just chimed in again. It's the bottom of the 3rd.
Right.
All right. So unfortunately, my sister's got to subject herself to watching the Braves.
Them. Yeah, that's her local team, huh?
No, but they're big. My family's big Phillies fans. Even though
right.
Matter of fact, my nephew lives in Atlanta. He's got the package. He watches every Phillies game.
Nice.
He's a big package. He's a big Phillies fan. He's got the package down there.
You can't miss a game. I lived all over the world, and I never missed a game. I couldn't do it. I would pay whatever I had to pay to be able to watch.
And
Phillies.
And so just a little history, John. My sister's husband was in the military.
Right.
They're military folks. They moved all over. Like your wife was in the military.
Yep.
They didn't have that capability back then.
Right.
My nephew Matthew, he was also followed his father's footsteps. Graduated from West Point, like his father. Did get a couple tours in Iraq. Now you can watch the games in Iraq
everywhere.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Not Afghanistan because we're getting kicked out of there.
But yes, you could catch the game on your phone now if you have the subscription. You can watch it anywhere you go.
So it's cool that you have the capability of doing that.
Right.
We got a bet. It's 8:02. We're gonna bet 8:15 tonight.
Yeah, I think we're gonna shut down at 8:15.
Yeah.
You want to get Kyle and Steve on the air a little bit.
Get Kyle and get him the headphones first.
Right.
I want to rip him. I want to rip Mr. Soccer first.
This is Kyle's last Saturday.
What?
He leaves for.
Oh.
I'll leave for Ireland in 2 weeks.
Well, it looks like Kyle. I'm going to be seeing a lot of you either on a text message or we can talk trash on this thing too.
Oh yeah,
on the message board. So you guaranteed I'm going to be talking trash with you.
Oh, okay. I'd like to see that.
Do you want to would you like to do like a side bet when we play?
I don't do well with those.
No?
I had the worst of luck with betting or anything.
Look,
like
you're
that.
talking to the
you
worst.
Can ask John.
Wait, but you're talking to the worst gambler
John.
in the world. Like I'm going to take the San Diego Padres because I want the Phillies to win that bad tonight.
Yeah, but I don't.
I'm going to put my whole.
I have the worst luck.
There's no one worse than me. They call me Mush Squared. You like your chances of beating me? In week 1?
I think we're the top 2 teams in our league.
Okay,
to be honest
all right.
here.
He's being politically correct.
No, because we both have. If you look at our teams, we both have really good players, and it's gonna be head to head for each player.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come down to maybe 1 point or something like that.
I agree, but did you see my strategy? I wanted to fill my positions in first.
Yeah,
that's why when I went quarterback first because I think my philosophy is I think the quarterback is what Mahomes has done to the quarterback position, and you got Kyler Murray, Saint cut out as Jalen Hurts. You see Justin Fields. You see where the quarterbacks are going.
Started
right?
that all like recently. Russell Wilson's the first one to start.
Yeah,
but moving around quarterback.
That's right.
That's what I was
You're absolutely right. I'll give it to you. But Russell Wilson's now.
Oh, he's getting older.
He's getting older.
Yeah.
And
he's still producing, but he's not like the next.
These quarterbacks today are so much more dynamic than he was even in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I went number 1 with quarterback. Then, and I took Christian McCaffrey because I know people like John was saying, like everybody's running back. When I saw that Patrick Mahomes was available, I went for him because I'm not. There was no way I was going to get him in the third round.
Please be aware that
I wasn't going to get him in the third round because remember my pick is 1, 16.
Yes.
Then
I was right
17
behind you. I was number 2.
Right, then 17 and 18.
Yeah.
If I didn't take him with that 18th pick, I wasn't getting him. No way. Or the 17th pick, excuse me. We had a good summer?
Yeah. Just worked a lot, basically.
Well, John works you hard.
Oh, yeah.
So you're
he's
what's
number one man, so.
What school are you going to?
I go to Duquesne University right now.
In Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I got a couple stories I can tell you off the air about Duquesne.
Hey, it's my last year there, so it can't be too bad.
So you're a
right?
senior, going to graduate?
Yep.
And
after
what's your
this year,
major?
Sports marketing.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, minor international business. The goal is to go to Europe for soccer.
What? I'm like, yeah.
Hey, they get paid more over there.
Yeah,
than
they
here
do.
for
They
their
do make
sport,
a lot of money. Kyle, man, it was great having you on board with John this year and working with us here at the Rant booth and keeping everything cool, running smooth.
Yep.
And have a great school year.
I'll try it.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to enjoy myself in Ireland for 4 months.
Oh, is that right? You're heading to Ireland?
Yeah, for 4 months.
Wow. So you're going to watch a lot of soccer over there.
Oh, yeah.
Go to Josie Kelly's? Ever go to Josie Kelly's?
Oh, yeah, I go to Josie. My teacher's cousin owns Josie Kelly's.
Dermot? He's one of the owners.
One of the owners. It's a girl I'm talking
Oh,
about.
okay. Yeah, they're that's a good place.
Oh, yeah. Great food there.
Yeah, great food. And they might even have us for a couple live remotes for the Eagles preseason game this year.
Really? That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
So, all right, man, congratulations
Yeah,
and
thank you.
good luck and enjoy your time in Ireland, eh? No, not eh. That's Canadian.
It's Canadian.
Ireland. You know what one of my favorite Irish movies is? The one with Brad Pitt and Harrison Ford. The guy comes. Harrison Ford's a policeman, and he comes over and he puts I guess a student, a transfer student in. It's Brad Pitt, but he comes over and he was recommended by a priest, a father. Turns out that he's in the IRA. What was the name of that? You know what I mean? No.
I know what he's talking about. I can't think of the name.
If anybody can,
I watched it. My family's Irish, so
yeah. All right,
Steve on.
So anyway,
Steve.
Good luck and enjoy
Thank
Ireland. And here comes Steve. Steve did a great job, but you're going to still be around, right, Steve?
Yeah, I should be.
What are you doing this fall and winter?
Well, I'm in graduate school. I'm at for occupational therapy.
Okay.
So I'm here until October. Whenever we close.
Would you ever want to work for a professional team? Like,
I would love to get into NovaCare, get into Rothman, get into absolutely. That would be awesome.
Now I have a doctor. What's my? Oh my God, I'm having a senior moment. Mullen, Virtua.
Okay,
he's the head of orthopedics.
Oh wow,
Is that somebody who'd like to?
Sure.
I'll have to look him up.
Absolutely.
He's the head of orthopedics. I can't believe I'm forgetting his first name. I'm having a senior moment here on a set, but anytime there's an injury with a player, I go to him.
Oh yeah,
and he's dynamite.
There's a bunch of people on Twitter now too, physicians.
Oh, is that right?
All of them. As soon as an injury happens, it's immediately a video of it, and they give you the diagnosis. It's really cool to see.
Now, are you happy with your fantasy football team?
I am.
Let's review what you have.
I know my quarterback is Josh Allen. Which
I like him.
You know.
So who's your first matchup? Let's
see my first matchup. So I'm facing Ralph. I'm guessing that's his name.
So Aaron Rodgers. You know.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, Aaron Rodgers puts up numbers. It seems like whatever he does, he puts up numbers.
Yeah, and
he's always in the top 5. That's for sure.
And he's going against New Orleans, so I think I would give that to Aaron Rodgers.
And Alvin Kamara. Hey, listen, I'm not so sure. Guess what, guys? I'm not so sure that New Orleans is going to have a good year this year.
I don't think they are,
and that's what shied me away from Alvin Kamara. You got him pretty early in your draft.
So he was my first pick. I took him number 3. So the reason I did was he's their main weapon, right?
Right.
He's going to be their running back. He's going to be one of their top receivers because they really have Michael Thomas. Who knows what's going to happen with him? And they don't have a tight end. He's going to be the guy. So I'm figuring he's going to get a lot of volume, a lot of receptions, a lot of rushing yards. You know.
But with that comes the risk of over exposure.
Oh,
of course, John's worried about getting hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then looking down, you got
Chris Carson.
Chris Carson from
Stephon
Seattle.
Diggs,
Stephen Diggs, I like him.
Calvin Ridley.
He's a good. He's good.
Yeah.
He's Atlanta. I don't know. Atlanta's kind of weird.
They're weird though.
They're weird. Matt Ryan. I mean, going into last year's season, they were supposed to be good, and they didn't do anything.
Matt Ryan.
Matter of fact, they took a step backwards.
Matt Ryan. Ever since that Super Bowl, he's in off.
I am very skeptical. That's why I think when we were looking at the Eagles' season, their schedule, when you go win loss, you predict.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the first game and I don't know what to say. So because I don't know what, I haven't heard anything spectacular out of their camp. You don't hear people talking about Matt Ryan like you hear talking about other things. You watch all the programs. Yeah. So with that being said, I'm taking the Eagles in that game.
It's a winnable game.
That's a winnable
game. I don't think Atlanta's defense is anything crazy either. I think it's a winnable game. If Jalen Hurts plays well, who knows?
Right.
Eagles could be 1-0.
See, and that's where I think the tight ends are going to come into play. And John's got Miles Sanders on his team, and I think that Sanders could have an explosive game against that Atlanta Falcons defense.
And I would think Devante Smith's going to get a lot of targets that game too. They're going to get him into that offense and just go. And you see a lot of reverses, a lot of just get the ball in his hands.
Misdirection.
Oh yeah.
See, here's the thing: all the silence out of Atlanta. You don't hear any people in the talking heads talking about Atlanta. That's crickets, which means there's nobody has any expectations for him.
And they also have a new head coach down there.
And they got a new head coach.
So it's like and nobody knows what he's going to do. I mean, it's a winnable game for the Eagles. It's a winnable game.
All right, and then you also have a couple more. Let's go down to
Hawkinson.
And he's a tight end. I'm not familiar with him.
He's good. I mean, it's Detroit now with Jared Goff, so I don't really know.
And Kittle's out there, right?
Kittle's in San Fran.
Yeah, Kittle's in San Fran. Oh, yeah. He's not in San Fran?
No, he's in Detroit.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. They're playing San Fran.
Yeah, they're playing. Yeah.
Okay.
And then Terry McLaurin, the last one.
All right. Well, listen, Steve, it was a pleasure.
Thank you.
We'll be seeing more of each
other.
You'll be here. I didn't know if you were leaving for – when are you heading back to school again? What did you say?
I'm here until October. So I'm good,
okay. All right, we'll see you next week. All right, so we're coming up to the end of the program. It's about 8:12. We're going to go to 8:15, a few more minutes. John, you're going to watch the Phillies tonight.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see. I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna bet the Padres. It's almost guaranteed.
So Nola victory.
Yeah, Nola victory tonight. I'm gonna take the Padres.
We need a Nola victory.
That's because I'm dedicated. You're the kind of guy I am.
You're a dedicated fan, no matter.
I'm willing to lose money to keep my Phillies.
I can tell that
race.
by your fancy football picks, by passing.
He doesn't
up
like
on
my
Cowboys.
Team. Yeah, I can never do it. It's my principles.
I get it. I get it.
My team's better than his.
No way.
You guys are all.
No way. All right.
Who's your quarterback?
But no, what? Dak's a backup, and that's the best backup in the league right now.
All right. Let me ask you a question. Let's talk about the Eagles real quick. We got about 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
What are your expectations? They go up to New York, I guess, Wednesday and Thursday. Their game's Friday. What do you want to see from the Eagles going forward this week?
I want to see Jalen Hurts and Devante Smith.
But you want to see the first unit?
I'm just looking at them. I'm just looking at them. I want to see if Jalen Hurts can find Devante Smith open when he makes these good route runnings that he's supposed to be great at.
I need to see the whole offense work at least 3 full series.
Okay.
And I don't know if Miles Sanders is even playing. There's rumors he's not going to play.
I would highly doubt he's.
I think that's going to hurt. Yeah. I want to see the machine function.
He's got to be the big cog. He's got to be the big cog.
Why can't we get Miles Sanders? Is something wrong with Miles Sanders?
Yeah, you don't want to get him hurt.
Oh, stop it. Come on, man.
You don't want to get him hurt.
I'm telling you.
You know what you're going to get out of him. You know what you're going to get out of him.
I know that he's not playing, right?
No, he's not.
So I'm very upset about that. With that being said, let's see. I want to see a little bit more I want to see Jalen Hurts and Devante Smith.
Right.
I want to see Jalen Hurts complete Quez Watkins. I want to see Rigger do something. I want some targets to Dallas. I want to see him spread the ball around.
Tight end set.
Right.
I want to see that heavy set and how Jalen Hurts works.
And I want I want that first unit to play 3 full series at least.
I'm okay with that.
At least.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
Yep. I'm okay with that. Give me a quarter and a half.
A quarter and a half, and you'll be fine?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Nobody gets hurt. Obviously, we don't want anybody, God forbid, we don't want anybody hurt.
Nope.
Not going. All right, Phillies real quick. The Phillies play two more in San Diego.
Right.
Then they got Tampa Bay. Then they have Arizona. Then they come home for Arizona for 4. They're home for Tampa. Okay, they're home for Tampa.
Yeah.
They got Tampa Bay for 2. They got Arizona for 4. We got to make a move.
We got to make a move.
You got to make a move right here. We can't split.
You got to get hot. You got to get hot.
If they lose, they got to take 3 out of 4.
No, you need a sweep.
No. They got to. No, I'm not Tampa Bay. Hold on.
Arizona.
Out of Arizona, they got to take at least 3 out of 4 for Arizona.
I want 4.
They got it. They can't do any worse than a split against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is a tough team.
Tampa Bay is a good team. Yeah.
We're all in agreement at that.
I agree.
All right.
Yep.
All right, we're up here at All Campus. We are every Saturday night in the Rant booth, powered by A2D Radio. We're up here at All Campus. Of course, All Campus is putting us up all summer long. We're going to take it into the fall, I guess.
Yes,
right?
we are. Yeah.
And then you also want to tell people real quick about the
Madden?
The Madden game?
Yeah, guys. So get at me if you want a part of this Madden GM mode. If you do, it's going to be on Xbox, the new series, Xbox X. If you want to be a part of it, shoot me a message. We'll get you a team. Draft's going to be held on September 6th, and we'll go from there, guys.
All right, that sounds like a lot of fun. Tomorrow in the locker room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN. My guest tomorrow at 10:30 is Merrill Reese.
Very nice.
The radio voice of the Philadelphia Eagles. Very excited about that. So it's the locker room with Billy Schweim, 10 a.m. to noon on 97.3 ESPN. Don't miss that. Return with us next Saturday night here in the Rant booth. Powered by A2D Radio. We're up here at All Campus every Saturday night talking sports with yours truly and the owner of All Campus, John Coyle. This is Billy Schweim signing off for John Coyle. We'll see you next week.
Take care, guys.